it's still not enough. Because, yeah, that still doesn't work. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, round started? Oh, shit. God damn. Thank you for that. I didn't even realize. Didn't make a noise or anything. God damn. So, let's get back to HEX. Damn, thank you. Silent Snake, and good morning. So I lost a bit of time there, but hopefully it doesn't matter. Scrivener. Alright, that's fine. So probably going to see a Paladin next turn. Not the best hand here, to be perfectly honest. I don't have a Sapphire, which could be problematic. Oh well, see what happens. Bloody puzzle distracting me. Alright. So if he has a Paladin here, it's going to be very troublesome. So let's hope he does not. So he's not going to have a Paladin at least because the Sapphire came out. Chaos Beans, how you going, dude? Oh, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Alright, so he's going to hit me for one, that's fine. So I think I'll use the bottle here. So cold. Gambit, not bad. But need a Sapphire still. So use the bottle, need to get to a Sapphire. Need a Sapphire. Not getting the Sapphires, that's not good. It's not good. I'm going to be in trouble if I don't hit a Sapphire at some point. Next turn I can basically do the Sensei, hopefully hit a Sapphire, then Gambit the Sensei maybe. That's maybe not going to be my best choice. Oh, it's so cold. God damn. So he's at 3. Could have a Paladin now, because he's got the diamond. He's going to hit in for 2. So bloody cold. So it's probably in a Inspire deck maybe, because he's got this charge power. So he's got one Inspire trigger. We shall see though. Oh, it's cold. Freezing. Shivering like crazy. I mean, it's 7 AM, dude. It's freezing in my room. I mean, it's not freezing, but it's pretty damn cold. So, we want to play the Sensei first, just in case we get a Sapphire. So let's find out. Damn it! Getting wild flooded. That's not good. That's not good at all. So I could use the Oak Henge, but I guess I'm probably best to wait, because if I do get a Sapphire, I can replicate one of these guys. Still, not getting the Sapphire here is really, really hurting, because not only will I not be able to use my charge power next turn, like I'm not going to need 2 Sapphires before I can do that. At least he might stop attacking with these, because otherwise I will block the Shield Trainer. So, oh crap. Oh, I'm shivering. Oh, a Buccaneer. I mean, that's interesting, because I mean, it gets him a troop on board, he gets to hit in again. But I mean, Buccaneering a Sensei, I mean, it gets him damage like I said, but yeah, I mean, I get to just draw a card again, so not really the worst. So Sapphire would still be really good. Sapphire would still be very good indeed. If I lose this game because I don't get a Sapphire, it's going to be disappointing, but you know, it happens. At least he's, you know, it's not really a big issue what he has on the board at the moment. It will be if I don't get a Sapphire sometime soon, though. Shit. So I guess I'll play out a 2-drop Sensei, maybe get a Sapphire, and I can play out the other Sensei. Ah, jeez. So I'm actually going to have to discard if I play the Sensei. So that's annoying. So play the resource and probably just play the Stargazer. Yeah, I mean I don't want to discard. So I'll do that. I mean maybe it wouldn't have mattered had I had to discard. I might even Oak-Hinge here, but that's not really much point of that. I need a Sapphire before I can even do anything, because the best thing I could pick up is a Mirror Knight, for example, so my chump blockers get me that card draw. But oh well, if I don't get that Sapphire, you know, I just will lose, and, you know, so that'll be just too bad. I'll take 2 damage here. Maybe he's got some tricks, and I take, you know, because I will block the Shield Trainer. If he, you know, hopefully he just doesn't attack. Oh, there's the problem we've been waiting for, which is the Paladin, because that's now a 3/4. So that's not good. It's not good at all. So we'll just take damage here if he wants to attack with everything. I think we just take it. So he's only going to attack with that. That's good. Less damage. Not going to block this. I mean, it's not great. I'm still in a bad position if I don't get a Sapphire. I mean, just not having Sapphires obviously hurts even these cards. Mythic K-Gun, dude. So, need to get a Sapphire. Come on. Come on, Sapphire. Son of a bitch. Get a good card, but I can't throw it on the board. Sadly. So, I'll play out this and hopefully draw a resource. You know, a Sapphire specifically. No, my luck, I'll get a Shards of Fate. So, nope, just another Mirror Knight, so I'm going to have to discard. God damn it. God damn it, indeed. So that's quite terrible. That is quite terrible. That's not good. So I could filter, I guess. No, I can't, because I don't have a Sapphire. So I can't even do that. So, I guess we just ditch a peak. I mean, I got some good cards in hand now. If I can get a fucking Sapphire, I can bring out both of those and start inspiring stuff. Which would be super good, because he doesn't have evasion or anything. But if I just lose because I don't, you know, it is quite possible I will just lose this. Because I don't get a Sapphire. Like, if I don't get a Sapphire, if I get a Shards of Fate, I'll still at least be able to play out these in the same turn. So that'll be decent. Because I'm not in any risk of dying super quick. It depends on, obviously, what cards he plays out. And because if he plays out multiple cheap troops, then this becomes really big, and I'll have to start chump blocking it now. Which looks like he's going to maybe play out 2 troops here. Either way, this is still getting bigger. I don't think we can really start chump blocking yet, though, because obviously it will just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So we might just have to take another 6. And like I said, though, I'm probably not going to be able to get this one done unless I can get a Sapphire next turn. That's probably my only hope. Yeah, I need to basically hit a Sapphire next turn. So I'll take 6, which is not good, especially if he's running something like Stormcall. You know, we'll just die. I'll lose my chance at blocking. But I have to take the gamble. I mean, he doesn't have a second Sapphire, so he can't do that. But so we take the damage. It's really not good. Need to hit a Sapphire here. Just a Sapphire off the top would be amazing. Come on, Sapphire. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's really bad. I mean, I can bring it out, but I'd rather get it inspired, and it's not going to be big enough. I mean, I can block and kill this, so maybe that's worth it. But I kind of want to play this to try and get that Sapphire. Which, if I play this as a 3-drop, I'll get to be able to play a Mirror Knight at least. Alright, let's gamble, see if we get a resource, at least. Just one resource, come on. I don't care if it's not a Sapphire, I just want a resource here. Would be okay. It's another fucking wild, I can't believe that. That's crazy. Oh well, at least we now have a 5/5 Rooster. Which, you know, he's going to definitely get another troop on board, so I won't be able to block and kill this. But at least I can chump block it with, like, this guy. And I can stop, you know, I mean, he could have a time ripple or something, but whatever. or a Buccaneer again. If he's got a Buccaneer, I'm in trouble, but at least I've got the chump blockers. But just getting 5 wild in a row is just quite ridiculous. Well, not in a row, but you know what I mean. 5 without anything else. So all I need is 1 Sapphire and I'm set. Like, that's the deck complete. You just need one threshold for every colour, so one wild, one sapphire, and one ruby. So just a bit of bad luck there. Oh well, so now he's got the second sapphire, so he could have Stormcall and I just lose here. But you know, if he does, he does. So Thunderbird is problematic. I mean, not too much if I can get the fucking sapphire. So I could Mirror Knight, Buccaneer, send it back to his hand. He's got an inner conflict. That's fine. I can still sack this. I mean, I'm not going to draw a card because I didn't get a Mirror Knight out. But you know, we just let that happen. We take 2. We block 5. But yeah, I'm not in a good position here because against his deck, my deck actually would do super well. Had I had a fucking sapphire, because the Mirror Knights, you know, just makes these chump blockers extremely valuable. But not to be. Not to be. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't die, but okay, so he's actually attacking with that as well, which makes sense. Did I just skip? No, anyway, come on, let me block. So I'll do that. Declare blockers, so I'll take the 4, so I'm going to negate that anyway. I'm still in a really bad position. Very bad position. I can turn it around potentially. Potentially. It's gonna be very iffy. I mean, it's gonna require some super luck, to be honest. Because the board presence he has now is something I could deal with. You know, I'd be perfectly fine had I had that sapphire. Damn it. So if I get the sapphire, I might even just have to Buccaneer and Gambit it. And then, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Bugger. Because I can keep jump blocking this stuff, but the... Oops, let me sack this. I don't want to forget that. Don't want to forget that. Sack. Go back to 9, which is okay. I mean, I'm now down to less jump blockers. He's got a card in hand still. Anyway, let's see if we can hit a sapphire, which I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to be lucky enough. Nope, just another rooster. So I think that's probably game right there. So I might as well use this now because whatever. Try and get 2 troops out on the board this turn maybe. I don't know. So I saw a sapphire there. So there's a... I mean, that's not going to happen. I need a sapphire and a ruby for that. Oh well, I think we're just toast. All depends on what his last card is and what he top decks. Because maybe I can stop him attacking with these again with the rooster. Unless he has another removal for this. I'm going to take 2 from this. And yeah, we'll see. All these sapphire, I mean, it's quite a joke. Quite a joke. Oh boy. All them sapphire cards. Ah, sucky. Sucky, sucky, sucky. Very sucky way to lose the first game. All 1 threshold. God damn it. So let's see what he's got here. Stormcall maybe? I mean, if he had that, he would just use it. He would have probably... Alright, Mentalist. So, I mean, that's still a problem, but whatever. Maybe I'm not dead yet. So we might see him attack with just these 2. He might just attack with him, and he could just attack with everything, really. If I was in his position, I'd be tempted. And okay, so he is going to attack with those, which makes sense. Because I can only block so much. So sadly, these blockers aren't giving me extra cards, which is what you really want. It's balls. Balls, I tell you. Oh, well, so we do that. I'm going to make the rooster bigger. I don't think I'll be sacking it though, there's not much point, because that's not going to draw me a card, and I can always do that next time. I mean, that's if I can live any longer. If I get a sapphire, I can double Buccaneer, which is something, but not really much, to be honest. I don't think that'll actually get me the win either. Like, I don't think that will stop me from dying, because I need to, I needed to get these out, but not getting sapphire means I can't get them out, so I think that is my only hope, though, is getting the double Buccaneer, if I can do that. Because then I could bounce this and this, and then I could still block, you know, he can't really attack in for a turn at least. And then I'd have to rely on some super luck. Let's see if I can even get a Sapphire. Finally! A Sapphire shows itself. So I could do this, I could Buccaneer one target, so maybe the Thunderbird is the best one to so I could do this, plus the Buccaneer, chump block with the Buccaneer, block this with this. I could even Gambit the Buccaneer now. But maybe the Mirror Knight into a chump blocking Buccaneer, into a Buccaneer again next turn is the way to go. Or I could just double Buccaneer now. I think I'm going to do this. Take a bit of a risk here. We're going to play out the Mirror Knight. Which finally we got a fucking Sapphire. We're going to play out a Buccaneer. We're going to bounce the Thunderbird. Because that's 3 damage we can't stop. I mean, we could leave it. But let's think about this. If we bounce this guy, he obviously just replays it. But we're not getting attacked for a turn. It'll just be this hitting me. No, I'll just bounce the Thunderbird. And I'm going to use this to chump block, I think. I mean, I could... Yeah, I'll chump block with it because it gets me another card. And then I can Gambit and Buccaneer again next turn. What do I just want to Buccaneer Gambit now? That's the question there. So I could Gambit now. Could do that. I guess I kind of have to get in there ASAP. So let's do that. Whatever. He might have a time ripple, which would be annoying, but if he's got that, he's got that. Which is what I kind of think he probably has. And he's thinking, so he very likely has something here. No, maybe not. So there's another Sapphire. I mean, that's good, but I'm still in a lot of trouble here. I can draw 1 card with the charge power. I can peek for 2. I can Buccaneer again. I can even do this and a Buccaneer, which gets me 2 cards on the draw. I mean, it's all going to come down to what this guy's got. We know he's got a Thunderbird in here, which is fine. Anyway, whatever. We're still in this. If we can draw that other Buccaneer, then we will... Oh no, that's not good. Because now I can't block with this, because he will bounce this, or he's going to bounce the Mirror Knight maybe, which I'd prefer. So he's actually going to bounce that guy. So that's annoying. So now we can just attack with everything. And am I just dead? Maybe I should have sacked that. No, that wouldn't have mattered. So if he attacks with all these, I block here, I block here. I take 4, jeez. Jeez Louise, that's probably just killed me. I need to top deck that Buccaneer, basically. So, yeah, he's going to attack with everything. No, okay, he doesn't. Interesting. So we're going to block with the Sensei on this, and we take 4, I guess. That is all that's attacking. Could block with this as well. But might as well just go to 1 health. He's not going to have any direct damage, so unless he's got Sapper's Charge, which wouldn't kill me now anyway, so... Whatever, we'll just go to 1 health and see what happens. See if we can get the top deck of the Sentry. So that's what we need at this point. We need a top deck of the Sentry. I mean, we're going to draw a few cards. That's not helpful. So, draw a card. So, can I actually live on 1 health? Actually, probably not. I will get the Rooster out, because that obviously will help, potentially. So let's see, we do this for 2, so I can't do all of that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, bugger. So I'm just short. I think I do need the Rooster out just so I can heal for 4. We block with the Rooster on this, sack it, heal for 4, take no damage. We then chump block with everything else basically, and maybe that'll keep me alive. I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, I could peek. Let's see, 3, 4, 4. No, that wouldn't do much. But I might get the Buccaneer, so maybe I should just try that here. I could also use the Stargazer. So I can still do both of those with 5. So let's peek and see if we get that Buccaneer, because that will be the better play here. I really don't think it's going to be on the top 2 cards, but I mean there's a chance, so we'll take it. Nope. Alright, so we'll just get another yeah, I'll get another Sapphire. So now we have to do this, and we still should be okay in terms of living. Just one more turn, thanks to the... Oh, I mean, it all depends on these cards in hand. We know one of them, but if he's got another bounce, we just lose. Because we very much need to be able to block with this. We can't sack it before blocking. Would heal for 4. So let's actually calculate. We heal for 4, go to 5 health. We chump block here, chump block here, chump here. I mean, okay, so maybe we still will be able to live. It's still not great though if he's got the bounce. Actually, no, I won't be able to. I mean, if he bounces this before, then yeah, I just die. Because I'd have to heal for that much, I need to tap everything. So, we'll see. I mean, this is double inspired, which is nice. But we need to live for 1 turn. We need to sack this, draw our win con, and just, yeah. Basically. So, we can still potentially win this, depending on what he got, what he just top decked, and what he's got in hand. So, it all comes down to this turn here. And what he just drew. If he's got a Buccaneer, we're done. I mean, that's fine. Sort of, not really. It's not great. But we, the deck is, designed to jump block. Thunderbird. So that's all he's doing for the turn. So we are going to live a turn, thankfully. So then all we need to do is get that Buccaneer, and we're golden. The odds, though, are not really that great. Oh well, we're going to draw 3 cards by blocking with these. Probably might as well block with this, but it does give me another draw, so maybe we want to keep that. So he's going to attack with pretty much everything you would expect. He still doesn't attack with everything, that's interesting. So let's declare blockers. We're going to put that in front of there. This over... Actually, there's a Buccaneer that's drawing a card. That's that one, so let's block there. And let's see, so we take 4, so we can stay at 1 health. Or we block some more. I think we might want to leave this in play. So let's see, so that's 2, 4. I mean, he's tapped out, so that should be fine. I'll be still at 1 health at the end of this. So let's do that. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough time for game 2 and 3 here. I lost a bit of time at the start, and then just lag and all that sort of stuff. Makes it so I lose more time as the game progresses. So, anyway. Alright, it's not letting me do that yet. I mean, he's got no tricks up his sleeve. He's got, he's tapped out. So, come on. Let me do my tap. My tappity taps. I basically need to get the Buccaneer. That's the only way I can win here, because I will be at 1 health again. And I just won't have enough blockers. So that's the only way I can win, is if I can get that Buccaneer, which I'm going to go draw 3 cards. I'm going to draw 2 right now from this guy alone. And that, luckily this doesn't have Crush. This is the second round, not looking good, first game. I got stuck without a Sapphire for like several turns, and that really hurt me. Otherwise I probably could kill this guy quite easily. And I'm also down on time because I didn't realize the game had started straight away, and also, just my lag. But I still have a chance. Still have a chance to win this one and then potentially win the second game. So we do that. We get a Gambit with a Ruby, so with a Machinist. So that's not too bad. So we're back to 5. So we're going back to 1 here, and we can play out this draw card. I mean, we've got multiple win conditions in the deck, but sadly no search cards in hand. Damn it. So I was hoping to get like an Okenge there or something off that guy. I mean, there's still a chance that I'll get an Okenge. Sadly, I'm not close enough to my charge power either. But maybe off the Gambit or off the draw. There's an Okenge. Fantastic. Here we go. It's time to win. Let's do it in style. Oh man, this will be great if I can do this. He's tapped out as well. So if we can get the Machinist, like just replicate it, grab it, and just win, that'll be the fucking funniest thing ever. Like the best comeback. Come on, heart of the cards. Heart of the cards, folks. Let's do it. So, I could do this first, which I think I might. Yeah, let's draw a card and discard one, just so I get to search a little bit further down. I mean, it doesn't make too much difference, I guess, which order. Ah, damn it, it's a different one. It's a different one, folks, so that doesn't help. So, unless of course the text is missing, which would be annoying, but here we go. It all comes down to this. This is my last chance to either get that Buccaneer or get the Machinist. I don't even think the Buccaneer would be enough. Oh, there it is, the Buccaneer! Oh, shit! So we can do the Machinist and the Buccaneer. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's great. That is fantastic. So play out that, and then play out the Buccaneer. And then we bounce pretty much everything of his. That is fantastic. So that is a big turnaround. It's not the instant win I was hoping for. We are going to do 6 damage here thanks to playing out just one Machinist there. Activate, yes. Let's bounce the bird. So we can't bounce back that to my hand, I don't think. Let's find out. Do that. That. How many do I have to go? Bouncing the Buccaneers actually kind of sucks. Not really though, I guess. Nah, who cares? So we will bounce back the main one, I think. Yeah, we want to do that. And then we want to... Because, yeah, we could just win with Machinist and that, so... And then let's bounce, I guess, the other Buccaneer. And that leaves me in a very good position now. Hopefully I've bounced everything there and didn't miss just like one troop or something. But it should be fine now. As long as the birds bounce, which is the first thing I did, I should be fine. So it could be the comeback of the air here. We are going to draw another card off the charge power as well. We've obviously can just keep Buccaneering. We've got him down to 24. We can play out this next turn, replay this, which obviously then will do 14 damage to him, and then potentially just attack in and win. Because you can only play so many things a turn. Like the Thunderbird alone is 4 cost. So that has just changed the game completely. But the sad thing is, I need to win this one, which I can now. I can now win this, but still the sad thing is, I mean, also when these die I draw a card. The sad thing is I still only have 11 minutes for game 2, so I need to win game 2. But yeah. That's if I can still win this. I mean, he still might just have something that just screws me in, like a Storm Call. Or can't do a Grok unless he's got another Sapphire. But if he had a Storm Call, I would just die here, which would be the saddest way to die after getting to that. But, I mean, you can only play out maybe 2 troops at most here. Probably, you can't play out 2 Paladins if he's only at 5, because they've both been bounced, so they're both 3 cost. So maybe he just brings out a Paladin, which will mean I can probably kill him next turn just by swinging in with pretty much everything. So he's actually bringing out a Flyer and a Paladin, I think. Should have technically brought this out in second, but it doesn't matter too much. So, yeah, we're on 1 health, and it looks like we might, yep, we should be fine to just win here. Because, like, I can just bounce everything. I mean, I just win. Because of this Machinist, plus a Buccaneer in the board again, we will just win next turn, so he doesn't... That's good. Because I've got enough damage on the board, plus the 14 the Machinists will be able to do when these hit the board again. And that'll be game. I mean, I can just keep doing this, which... Nothing he can... Yeah, this is the constructed 128 man. Round 2. Got a win on the first one, thanks to my opponent quitting. But yeah, this game was looking bad. I had 5 wilds in a row and just had all Sapphire cards in hand, which was not good. We'll draw a card here, just see if I get that Machinist, because it'll be a bit quicker if I can get the Machinist out. So, just a bottle. So that's actually kind of funny. But anyway, let's just play out that. Which gets that. So he's going to take a lot of damage here. I mean, sadly it's going to take me time. More time I'm losing here. Yeah, sorry, did I say 14? It is 12, that's correct. Well, 14 now with the bottle. So, throw out the bottle. Actually, yeah, I guess that doesn't matter when I do that. I could even use it now. Which I won't for now. Let's just do this first. But, I mean, we can just swing in. Maybe that's, you know, we've got 10 minutes for the next game. We do need to win it, though. Yes, I want to activate. Let's bounce that. Let's get the copies into play. Come on, go a bit quicker. I don't lose more time, thanks. Confirm, accept, bounce, accept, bounce, accept, bounce, accept, bounce, and decline, decline. So hopefully I clicked everything there, but it shouldn't matter. I mean, he's down to 12 now, So now we just swing in and win. There's no point to waste more time. I mean, yeah, I could have done that as well, Mythic, but I might as well just, go with what I know was going to win me the game right now, because I am, this is still game 1. And it took me a while to win because I was stuck on wild for way too long. Had I not had that happen, I probably would have been a lot safer. But yeah, let's now swing with everything. Pretty much, that's enough. So, great comeback still, so really good still. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so those alone win me the game. But it was a good comeback, so it's still, even if I still can't beat this guy, which I think it's still going to, I've got a good deck that will do it against his deck, because he doesn't have a huge amount of flyers. A Thunderbird turn 2 will be problematic, but came back from the dead now. I do have Turbulence. The Thunderbird's pretty much the only problem. So do I want a Turbulence here? We'll put 1 in. We'll maybe take out a Stargazer. So we'll take out a Stargazer there. We could take out another one and take out, say, a Peak. Yeah, possibly Mythic, but, the odds of me of drawing it was pretty slim. So maybe we want to take out a Peak here just for another Turbulence. Because, yeah, the Thunderbird's the main issue there, so it's not something I can't deal with, though, and it's not something I can't out-heal with Roosters if I get my resources. But, Peak, we'll just do that. We'll do that. Save and continue. Whatevers. So let's hopefully get a better opening hand this time and not just all wild resources. We want to get just, 1 wild, 1 sapphire, and, maybe 2 sapphire and a wild, and then a ruby later on. So thank you, Shin. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's go to the next game here. Let's hopefully try and win this one quick. Let's just hopefully win this one before time runs out, because I need to win here. I'm not going to have time for a game 3. This deck can be quick, but it also can be slow to get to. Oh, shit. So, it's keepable. It's a very risky keep, of course, but I've done it many times with this deck, because, it is obviously low curve. If I hit a Sapphire, I'm fine. So, he's going first, so I'll keep it. I have to take some risks here. If I get the Sapphire, I'll be perfectly fine. Because Mirror Knight with these guys inspired is great. If I don't get it, I'd maybe just die to a Paladin, turn 2 Paladin by him. But, I'll take some risks here. I don't have to obviously get the Sapphire right now, but obviously getting it now would be great. And we get a bottle, so I can at least play something out. Oh well. So this risk might not pay off, because, it should be okay. He's not going to kill me super quick with even if he gets a Paladin out. He'll do 1 damage and so on. So even if I miss a resource next turn, and get one the turn after, maybe I'll still be okay, but yeah, the timer is... So that's not a Paladin. It is still a good card, though, for a 2-drop. It's really good. So we want to get a Sapphire here to get that Mirror Knight out. Then we can do Roosters and all that sort of good stuff. So let's see if we can do it. And the only removal we saw from him was Inner Conflict, which obviously you're not going to Inner Conflict a Mirror Knight unless you're really just like, what? So if I don't hit a resource here, I'm in obviously trouble. We'll see. So we don't. So that's not good. But I've got the right cards here, so all I need to do is hit 1 Sapphire and I'm golden. But, gotta take some risks. Well, I didn't have to, but, this deck can easily recover with the amount of cards it draws. But, if I miss again... Yeah, the champion, I don't know why he's playing that, to be honest. I don't know why. He didn't even use it last game. Not that it would have helped him in, once I got that Buccaneer. But yeah, he could be using much better champion than that. Much better. Even just card draw would be better. But Dimmed, if he wants for Thunderbirds, is not bad. And anyway, so we need to hit a resource here. If we don't hit it here, we're in a lot of trouble. We still won't be dead. We still have the possibility of recovering if we were to hit resource. But yeah, we pretty much need it now to really stay in this game. We need the Sapphire right now, or at least just another resource, just so we can get a Sensei on the board. Oh, tits. So, not getting what we wanted there. So, it was a gamble. And it doesn't look like it's going to pay off here. So I could just concede and go to a game 3. Yes, actually, let's do that. Let's do that. He actually doesn't seem to have a huge amount of flyers. Maybe he doesn't run many Thunderbirds. But yeah, we'll just go to a game 3. Because that one wasn't going anywhere for me. So we took a risk, didn't pay off. Let's just, you know, we've still got 8 minutes. So I'm not actually sure about these turbulence. Maybe just one. One will do. So maybe I'll just put the peak back in. Could put an incantation in for an alt wing con, because I do draw a lot of cards, but it is 4 cost. But with the amount of cards I draw, yeah, I could just have one off. Good scoop. So I'm actually running more Sapphire as well, which is funny. So I'm tempted to put this in. Tempted. I won't have Oracle Song though, but I still, you know, the amount of stuff that draws me cards, you know, Gambit, Senseis, etc. Just blocking if I've got Mirror Knights. So maybe it'd be worth it. But let's just go with the pig. Let's save. I mean, we, you know, maybe it would be alright, but whatever. We just want to win with Machinists. Just try and get a good hand here. You know, at least 3 resources would be nice. 3 is a good number for this deck. Then you pretty much don't need to go more than 4 to really do a lot of stuff during your turns. So anyway, we get to go first this time. So we've still got 8 minutes. So 1 resource, 2. Oh, great. That's stop. Alright, great. That's actually quite good. So now if he does get an early Thunderbird, we've got the answer. And we've also got this plus this to inspire. So that is quite good. Much better. I probably should have just conceded that last game a lot quicker, and he's had to mulligan. Mulligan again, please. Mulligan several times. It's still going to be iffy even if he does on my time, you know, in terms of time. Even if he was to mulligan several times, because the deck doesn't kill through combat, so you need to actually get to your combo. I mean, it can win through combat with Rooster Saws, but I don't see it doing that against his deck. So we basically need to get the combos happening. So we need to just get crazy amounts of combos, drawing a lot of cards, and yep, I'm gonna spam that spacebar indeed. So at least we got the resources this time, and a Buccaneer is great. It's another thing that gets inspired. So we play out that. Then next turn we could Buccaneer if we really wanted to, because he might be bringing out a Thunderbird, which I would probably just then Sensei, take 2 damage, and then kill it later on. But it looks like that's what he's going for, because he played a Sapphire first. I mean, that could just be, you know, he did mulligan, so if he plays another Sapphire here, yep, it's going to be a Thunderbird. Nope, okay, it's a Phoenix card. It was a flyer, but not, you know, not anything we care about. That is not a problem at all. So I'm just losing a big chunk of time every turn, even though I'm smashing spacebar, which is annoying. But what can you do? So we play out the Sensei here. Come on, Sensei. Come on, Sensei. Alright, that's a good draw. That's a great draw. So I'm not, you know, obviously he doesn't have any aggression here. Maybe I'll win with Rooster here. Maybe. Unlikely, but it's a possibility. Ah, fuck off. He's now going to bounce my Mirror Knight, which is super annoying, because now I can't dingo this guy. So that's annoying, obviously. Not getting the Rooster Sword inspired does suck. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Still annoying though, as I said. Come on, stop eating my time! I'm hitting the spacebar, damn you! Wow, it's still ticking. Like, it's on his turn. Like, what the fuck? I just lost, like... I'm losing quite a bit of time there. Even though it was, you know, his attack animations and everything. Like, what the fuck? It just kept ticking. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was pretty shit. So I'll be at 5 resources next turn. So I'll play out the Shards of Fate here. I'll get another Sapphire because that's what we need for peaks. We then could... There's no point Buccaneering, so we'll just replay the Mirror Knight. We can do both of these next turn. Come on. It'd be good if he used a buff on this, because then I could do a 2-for-1. But I don't think he has any. I mean, he's actually stuck on not having diamonds, so that's actually quite relevant here. That could be enough to really put me in a position to win this game, because he doesn't have a diamond yet. If he doesn't get one, I mean, he's in a similar position I was in game 1. He still probably has things to play, but he's probably very hurt because of... I mean, I'm still losing so much time. Smashing spacebar like a madman. Super, super annoying. So, we'll play out the Sensei. He's not going to get inspired, sadly. That sucks. Some big fat balls. We get a Machinist, which is actually quite good. So all we need now is Gambit. And then we've got a peak for 3. So we'll play that out. Play all this stuff and start hitting that spacebar again. And we can attack with this. We can obviously kill this at any point, not that we need to. But we can start attacking with this. For 5 damage a turn. And hopefully he doesn't get his diamond. If he doesn't get a diamond, we could be in a very good position here. Could be in a very good position. So we could even Buccaneer this. Could even Buccaneer that just so we can... I mean, there's no need to though. So we might even just want to peek for a Gambit if we don't draw one. Another Buccaneer though. Alright. So let's actually Buccaneer this. I mean, he's obviously going to replay it, but whatever. He replays it for 3, that's most of his turn taken up, so we get in more damage. So that seems fine. So I need to win quickly here. So, sadly, it just takes so much time even just to attack. And he could have Time Ripple or something. But, you know, what can you do? So we attack in. Now we need to do this bullshit. If he's got the Time Ripple, he's got the Time Ripple. Come on, timer. Don't fuck me. Quicker, 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 Rooster, go! I mean, I don't care about... If he's got Time Ripple, he's got Time Ripple. Like, what do you fucking do? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. So I could, for an extra 1 damage, I could tap that as well. Which, fuck it, I will. Because I don't care about the damage he can do to me, it's not enough. So if he's got Time Ripple here, he's got Time Ripple, you know, too bad. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So I think I will peek here, still. Yeah, let's peek. Get a resource, or a Sapphire, or just resource to get charge power, or a Gambit. There's a Gambit, great. So we'll do that. Good stuff. Alright, let's hit that spacebar. It's not bad. I mean, I could win this. I can win this game. If he doesn't get a diamond, you know, we have a chance. But, I mean, I'm still losing a lot of time, especially when buffing this guy. But all he is replaying this again, which I can bounce it again. Which then if he replays it again, you know, obviously, yeah, we can do 7 damage with the Rooster, followed by 7. So we're in a good position to win here. Maybe even doing this is not the right move. Maybe just Buccaneer, do it on a Buccaneer, for example, is better. So we can attack with both of these. Oh, there's another one. Let's actually just bounce this again. Attack with both of these. We could actually just bounce his Buccaneer. And, fuck it. Fuck it, we'll do that. Because then if he wants to bring it out as a chump blocker next time. So let's attack in. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 3 minutes 30. This is crazy. This is crazy, folks. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. It's going to be super bad if I lose to time. Come on, come on. Faster. Stupid slow Rooster. So even if he chump blocks, it's fine because of Crush, and I don't think he's going to want to chump this, you know, trade with this yet. So we're only getting, I mean, we're still getting a decent amount of damage, and we kill the Flyer next turn. We're going to Gambit this now. Could Gambit some more, but we need more troops on the board to see what we draw. So that's actually quite good. So we could Gambit, but you know what? Let's Gambit a Sensei. Do that. Draw a card. Come on, get me that machinist just so I win next turn. Alright, so that's decent. We still get 2 troops on the board, which then, you know, we can still tap this for a lot. We can attack in, so we can make this a 5-5 and have 2 2-2s on the board and kill in the same turn. We kill his, you know, if he brings out that again, which he does, so he didn't hit his diamond yet. So it looks like we're going to win here, because we're going to get rid of this blocker. This is crazy. This is quite insane, because actually I think I just win. Because of the crush damage, so that'll be 4... No, it'll be 3 over the top, plus, yeah, I win. I win, folks. Fuck off. Let's do that. Come on, I win here. I win. I win. That's GG. He's tapped out. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm miscalculating. But this is a 4-4 and 2 2s on the board, and the crush, so the best he can do, yeah, he can't, I win exactly, basically. I win. I fucking win. Woo! That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I can't check my pulse. It's racing too fast. It's like going to the fucking moon and back. That doesn't even make sense as a sentence. I'm like falling off my seat here. This is insane. So he got stuck without it was this. I mean, what a comeback! What a comeback! Because the first game, I was the one who was in his position, stuck on just, you know, having one of my shard types. Oh, what a masterpiece this was. That is insane. I mean, I could have just, yeah, attacked with everything, but this, I mean, he could, well, let's see, if I attack with everything, would that still have worked? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure, because, yeah, I mean, he's tapped out, so actually, if I attack with everything, it still would have been him dead. Okay, so that's fair. That is fair. I mean, he still would have been dead, because only one blocker, so I did waste a bit of time there, but I can't think in that sort of situation. My brain just is like, ah! I mean, the fact that I turned that game around completely, like, the first game from 1 health to a win is insane. You know, when I was stuck on, you know, in his position that he was in there, where he was stuck on sapphires, I was stuck on wild with, like, I think it was 7 sapphire cards in hand at one point. Finally got the sapphire, turned it around, took it home with the replicated buccaneer for the win. Then on game 2, obviously I scooped it because I just, you know, kept a risky hand, it didn't pay off, and then was able to win the 3rd game there. Whew. Crazy stuff. Obviously, I overanalyze everything, always. Because I freak out, that's why. I freak out, always. So, insane stuff there. The deck has now, we've got 2 wins, so 1 more win, and I'll at least get something. I'll get something here. That'll be great. That'll be amazing if I can get 1 more win with this deck. Probably going to have to go take a leak now after that game. So I'll do that in a second. But yeah, 1 more win, and I'll get 7 boosters. But it's going to be tough. You know, the higher we get up, the tougher it will get. Because we'll go against, you know, tougher opponents. And the deck obviously is a, you know, it's all about one trick. It's a one-trick pony. I mean, obviously we won with Roostersaur there, but it's very unlikely that we get positions where we can do that. But it all comes down to just what we're against. Oh, I definitely will be highlighting that matchup against that guy, for sure. Maybe even the whole thing, but it depends on how long this goes for, because, you know, obviously there was a lot of downtime after that first thing, because, I mean, the first game there's not even the first round, there's no point highlighting that, actually, so I will just highlight that game, you know, versus that opponent, for sure. I mean, that was such an awesome comeback. A risky keep on game 2 with, you know, obviously a scoop that I needed to do. Had I kept playing that, I would have lost myself the game. And then, you know, luckily I mean, I could have even scooped it a bit earlier, because it was, I basically needed to hit it probably a turn before I scooped, for it to really be able to come back, but luckily, scooped, and then my opponent mulliganed in the 3rd game, and didn't get his diamonds. So had he had his diamonds there, you know, even just 1 diamond, he probably would have won that game, because of the timer. So, 1 more win in 7 giveaways. No, I will be giving away stuff after. You know, if I win something, I'll give something away. I got a bunch of Steam games. Exactly, Shin. Exactly. Exactly. So, what's this here? Oh, okay. So did my Twitch alerts not work, or did I just miss that? Because apparently I got a donation from KS Baines. So thank you for that very much. Thank you very much, Baines. There. I don't know. Did it appear? Because I'm using Twitch alerts. So did you guys see that? And it probably did appear. Because the sound volume, I probably don't have headphones on, and it only makes a little. Let me actually test it. Okay, so it does appear. That's just me testing there. But I think that noise there, the gem noise, was loud enough. So I'm not too sure why I didn't hear it before. Did you guys notice that before and I just missed it? Either way, thank you very much, Baines, for the donation. Let me adjust my thing. But yeah, let me know, guys, if you saw it, because I would like to know if it's working. I'm pretty sure I updated my donation link. Didn't see it, but I was watching the timer. Yeah, I mean, it would have been really obvious. Like, I just did the test there. So, I guess it didn't work for some reason. That's a bit strange. Anyway, let me update the recent donator. KS Beans. Yeah, I mean, you saw it when I tested it. Yeah, I saw that as well. Just not too sure why it didn't show up when he donated. I'm just going to look at that now. Maybe my link is incorrect. Let me have a look. So, donation link. Yeah, it does go to Twitch alerts, to my donate page on there, which is what I'm using. So why did that not work? Let's check my Twitch donation settings. That's correct. That's correct. So it should have worked. So that's strange that it didn't. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Alright. Is this working? My email's now died. I can't check my emails anymore. What the hell? Guess I'm lagging or something. Alright, so let's see. So this, I actually probably should take a leak now real quick, because that could be starting any moment now. So I'll be back in just a moment. Hopefully I don't miss out on any time here, because time is important in this deck. So I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, I'm back. And yeah, you're probably right there, Shin, that guy, how annoyed he would be losing in such a way. Alright, so my email's not working still. What is going on here? I don't know if it's my net having issues. That's probably the case. My net is crap. Pentachills was very salty when I Extinction plus Judgmented him in the draft last week. Jeez, that's brutal, man. That is brutal. Why is my email dead? What is this? I don't want that. That's her. Close all. I got so much stuff open, but yeah, Gmail's dead for me, which is not good. Very rarely does my Gmail not work. And then I can't remember. Oh, next round is starting here. Oh, God. So I guess, so KS Baines told me he sent another, just a test donation. And still nothing came up. So that's annoying, to say the least. Because it should work. All my settings are correct, as you can see. So why is that not working? My email's correct, it's enabled. The link is correct. That's weird. I guess I'll have a look later and I'll try to work out why that doesn't work, because that's annoying. So I like to obviously thank people as soon as the donation comes through. Strange. Alright, so who am I against actually? I'm against Soken. So the name sounds familiar, but let's hopefully be up against something our deck can do well against. We'll see. Oh man, this is crazy. I need to just win one more. Gmail, you're dead to me. I didn't say that, did I? You could check out hextext.tv, Grisnap, but I mean, there's we don't have a huge amount of deck lists or anything, but there's many sites out, and there's probably better ones for in terms of finding top meta decks. But check out hextext.tv. We got stuff on there. Or what Hacky suggests as well is where you can get some more decks. But yeah, we probably should make a section on the site actually for top decks, something like that. So my opponent could be AFK here, which he's probably toilet break or something. Could have been waiting for a while. So yeah, I don't know why my donation thing isn't working. That's annoying. I might actually close it and reopen it, but that shouldn't matter. I check this again while my opponent. Whoops. So did that work? So the test works, but I mean that doesn't obviously mean much when the actual donation doesn't work. Settings. So why does that not work? That's annoying. Oh well, hopefully my opponent here is AFK for like 5 minutes. That'd be super great. That would be, I mean, it would be boring obviously to watch because, it would just be, but it'd be great because I'd pretty much, if he AFKs the whole thing, then I get 7 boosters. What are you doing, Bella? Come here. Come on, dog. Up. Don't climb on the desk, Bella. Every time you do this. Why? Why are you so naughty, Bella? Like, you should still be sleeping, technically. Instead, you want to just come and stand on my desk. Like, no, that's it. You're going into bed. Crap, she actually did it. She's like, okay. Gets under the covers. Hopefully she stays there and... she's adjusting herself. Alright, she's trying to get comfy, it seems. I think. She's going a bit nuts there in the bed. Need that Bella cam. So hopefully, he's got another 2 minutes to AFK here. Oh no, he's back. Aww. Thought I might get a free win. So I'm in this position again of not having a Sapphire. So I'm still going to keep it because it's actually a pretty good hand. We've got the Buccaneer, the Replicate. I mean, all we need to do is get a Sapphire. Which if we don't, then, we're against Blood though, but he could be like Blood Sapphire, Blood Diamond, Mono Blood. If he has Vamp Kings, we're pretty screwed. But anyway. Ah, jeez, really? Another wild already? So why is it a repeat? Come on. Why is this a repeat? I don't want a repeat of that first game against my last opponent. I've analyzed my dog too. She's doing this. No, wait, maybe she's doing that. So that's oh shit, shit. No, Inquisition is so strong. So now I lose. I mean, I lose the Gambit. That's okay, because I don't really have ability to Gambit anything. But now he knows about my deck. He knows what I want to do. And I still don't have a Sapphire. So there's one. So that's good. We're not going to bring this out yet though, because it very likely just dies. So we'll just bottle, and we'll wait till we can play this with maybe another troop, so we get our Gambit back. So that's not bad. But yeah, if he's got Vamp King, that is going to be a big problem. It's very likely he does. I mean, everyone's running Vamps or Angels, so maybe a Corpse Fly here. Yeah, yep. No, oh, Relentless Corruption. That is also a problem for obvious reasons, because now if I Gambit and put stuff in my deck, there is a chance he steals it from me and I lose to my win condition. You know, I mean, that's a gamble I'm just going to have to take, basically. That is not good, though. That is not good at all. So I'm still not going to play anything here, because it's not worth losing this before, you know, because if he plays, say he does play out of Vamp King, well, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem. Yeah, I would have Inquisition the Knight as well. Like, yeah. At least he didn't get to see my resources, which, anyway. So there's the Corpse Fly I mentioned. So at least it's not a Vamp King. So he is Mono Blood, based on what we're seeing. So that's, I mean, it's still annoying. Corpse Flies are, you know, that's what they do. They are fucking annoying little sons of bitches. Luckily for me, I don't, I mean, getting another Sapphire, oh, he took an Okenge off me. What a dick. What a son of a dick. Because I got the Gambit in hand, and anyway, what an annoying bastard. And he also even got something with it. So maybe now he's got a Vamp King, which is very bad for me. This could be bad. This could be bad. It's gonna be, Relentless Corruption is super strong. So we play out the resource here. We can't charge power, but we'll play out this, and we'll play out the Sensei. Which then if he does, you know, wants to... I mean, he might just kill this, but at least when the Sensei dies, I'll get a card off it. And, yeah, I mean, we have to keep... So there's the Ruby. If we, which will, you know, if we get the Machinist now, we can... That'll be decent, of course, unless he's got more Relentless Corruption already. And then he was to steal our WinCon and just win straight away. Would be bad. Still, he's Mono Blood, we know that much. And, it's going to be tough to beat. Mono Blood is pretty damn strong. But we know he's got another troop in hand, so it could be another Corpse Fly. So I'd probably, in this situation, get rid of the Stargazer. I'm not worried about the damage this can do at all. It's not enough. Okay, now it's a bit of a problem. That's a bit annoying. I mean, it's still not really huge amounts of damage. I mean, I could Buccaneer it and just keep a Stargazer. You know, I could do that. Could do that just to slow him down a bit. Tits. So let's actually think. What was I doing? Getting the Ruby. So I can obviously discard this, but I think I just take some more damage from this. Doesn't matter if he gets a lot of health. So we might want to play out the Stargazer, which is, you know, playing into Extinction a bit. But whatever's. Because the Vampire King is more threatening than this. Way more threatening. So I'm not going to bounce yet. Just play out that. You know, the fly, you know, it's annoying, but whatever. We have Turbulence in the sideboard, which is good, because if he's running like just Corpse Flies and Vamp Kings as his main troops, which is a possibility, and then probably hard removal and stuff, you know, Extinction and so on. But anyway, he's not going to Extinction when he's got the better board position, so that's fine. It's not a huge amount of damage, so doesn't mean he won't add to it though. Like with a see, if he does a Vamp King and I bounce it, then he'll probably attack in and blow everything up, call the grave, get back the fly, and so on and so forth. So he's actually going to get rid of my Stargazer with charge power. That's fine. A Rockcaster as well, so there goes the Mirror Knight. So actually he's not... Maybe he doesn't run Extinction. He's running a lot of the 2-for-1s though. So that's still a problem. So we can't bounce this. Anything we bounce here is bad. So we can bounce the fly, replicate the Buccaneer, I guess, which is not great because we ideally want to chump block here, but anyway, we'll see. We leave this in hand. We don't need more resources in the deck, you know, on the board. Oh, well, let's see what we draw. A Rooster. See, that would have been alright if we had the Mirror Knight still. So, yeah, we just have to Buccaneer the Fly. Except, do that, and while he's tapped out, we're going to replicate this. Yeah, Mimic wouldn't really fit too well in this deck. I mean, it's okay, it would be okay, but you know, pretty much running to the max of what the deck can do. So obviously we need to leave this in hand, because he will play out that Corsair again. Well, I mean, I could play this, and then, yeah, I'll play this out, which doesn't do much, but I can then at least trade with this. Maybe I should have left that in hand in case I got another Mirror Knight, because that would have obviously been better, but oh well. At least we can potentially trade here. Maybe it stops him attacking. But he could have more Rockcasters anyway. But we'll see. We will see. All I need to do is get to... I mean, if you know, the fact that he's running Relentless Corruption, obviously it makes my Gambit stuff very risky. So he's actually could have another Blood Aura here. Which, if he's got it, he's got it. You know, I can just sack in response, so he won't get any health back for this turn. So, whoops, declare blockers. So we block there. He's going to probably do the Blood Aura. He's got another one, it seems, which is good to know. But I mean, that's, you know, very, very, very likely what he's got. So we exhaust here. I mean, or he's just wants to trade maybe, but that doesn't make sense, to be honest. So we'll see. Looks like it's just a trade. All right, I'm fine with that. It's not the greatest, obviously. Losing that Mirror Knight did suck, and obviously gets a fly back on the board. But I mean, if that's his ideal Blood Aura target, well then Turbulence in the next game will be good. And he probably does run Vamp Kings as well. I mean, if you're in Mono Blood, why wouldn't you? Unless, of course, you don't have them. Not everyone has them, of course. So, I mean, we'll play this just because we do draw another card. So, that's decent. Come on. Alright, so Sensei's not really great. But we get another card. Oh, Okange is great. That's what we want. Come on, Buccaneer. No, it's a whiff. It's a whiff. That's terrible. That is terrible, folks. So, not even getting a troop when we run so many. I mean, what can you do? Can't really do much when that happens. I mean, it's just, you know, that's the downside to Okange. It can work really nice for you and you just win very quickly, or you just get screwed. So, had I got the Buccaneer there, what I would have done is played out the Buccaneer, got the copies, and bounced 2 back to my hand. Because I would bounce the main one back, but then bounce back something else just in case he has a Corpse Fly again. And that way I could just get rid of the additional, you know, the mimicked Buccaneer. That would be the safe choice. So at least I can chump block here and draw a card. That's what we need to do. And we're going to take another 3 damage. This isn't going to kill me super quick, so I'm going to get several more draws. And this isn't really a huge deal. Because if we can get that Buccaneer, we will probably just win this game. Because, you know, we just get to keep sending them back to hand. Like, I'd probably even send this Sensei back to hand as well. Ah, that sucks. So, no point doing anything here. So, there's no point even playing that. If I draw 3 resources in a row, I'm just dead. So, that's, you know, there's no point. Might as well make it look like I potentially have something, which, you know, whatever. Doesn't really do anything. So, oops, almost skipped past my blocking stage there. So we want to block with this, just so we draw an additional card here. And also another reason to keep this in hand is if he does have another Corpse Fly. Alright, so we're not gonna, I mean, we can't, you know, he's gaining more health, but that's kind of irrelevant. Well, not super irrelevant, but, you know, it all depends. So, shit. Shit. So, we're in trouble here. We're in a lot of trouble. Come on. That's not too bad. We'll play out one of these. Play out the Sensei. Hopefully draw something nice. Buccaneer would be great. Great. Oh, it's a Gambit, so I could replicate this guy. I mean, it doesn't matter which one I do, really. So we'll do that. Get another thing in the deck. Draw another card. He's got 3 open though, so we could see a murder here. Yeah, it's going to be a murder. Oh, maybe not. Alright. Maybe he's got Relentless in hand. He's like, well, maybe I'll just try and steal them from you. Anyway, we get another resource there. So we've got one more chump block in his ground troop. We're going to go down to 6. so that we do actually need to draw a troop just to be able to block this again. And if he adds just one more troop to the deck, there we go. So we're basically dead. We're basically dead now. I would need to draw... I basically need a top deck, maybe an Oak Engine to the Buccaneer. This is not good. At least his deck is really not that big of a deal in terms of the Inquisitors. Like, it doesn't matter if my guys don't have damage, they're just there to chump block anyway. So they're not a big deal. The fly is a problem. Alright, so yeah, don't draw a card when that dies. So we need to now, it doesn't matter if we just get a single troop, we still die. Ooh, a peak. A peak for 4, gentlemen. Ladies, here we go. There's a chance we'll get something. Oh shit. So we got a bottle, which will give me 2 more draws. So I have to do the bottle here. Yep, I have to do the bottle. It'll also get me 1 more health. So depending on what I get off the bottle and off this draw, you know, maybe I can buy myself another turn. But that's my only choice here, is to get the bottle. Use it. It gets me a charge power, which gets me another draw. I'm still at 4. Ah, shit. The resource flood in a 22 resource deck. It is real. Oh, another peak. You know what really sucks here? I can't actually win unless I get that Sensei. The Sensei is the only card I can get for 2 that can keep me in this game. Oh shit! Oh shit! Am I still... I mean, yeah, I should be still in this game. Depends on what he's running. Oh my lord. Oh shit. I mean, I'm going to draw a lot of cards as well. So hopefully I get Gambits and Machinists and more stuff, and a Buccaneer or 2. So Machinist, peaks, resources. Oh, there's the Buccaneer. So can he actually kill me here? Depends on, if he has Sorrow, then I'm dead. But I'm at 7 health. If he sorrows, this will be 2 damage. I won't be dead if he sorrows. We'll get rid of a Ruby. And we'll get rid of Sapphire, I guess. Oh my god. This is crazy. I mean, he could have a Life Siphon, in which case I'm dead. If he runs a Life Siphon, I'm dead. I think that's probably the only thing that really kills me this turn. Oh man, if I can do another comeback here, it's going to be so crazy. But I mean, he's at a lot of health, and he's gaining more, obviously. Now we can double block on this guy. So let's actually think. Do we want to double block? Maybe. So we can chump there, and I guess we just double block here. And we can bounce this back to hand with the Buccaneer, like get out Machinists, bounce that back, replay it, and that will do a lot of damage. Because that'll be, yeah, that'll actually be quite a significant amount of damage. So yeah. Yeah, well, the first one I drew was the Sensei. That was the last. It was the only thing I could drew, as I said, to keep me in the game. I mean, I might still be dead. He could have the Life Siphon. Let's hope he doesn't. If he's got the Life Siphon, it's game over. I really hope he doesn't here. That would be just a really sucky way to lose when I've got such, you know, when I just turn this around. Like, this will be my game to lose now. Oh god, he doesn't have it. This is insane. Oh, this is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's the Gambit. Oh, this is risky. I mean, I'm not going to deck myself here. Let's see, I can play out both of these. So play out both, play out the Buccaneer, send this back to hand, draws me another 7 cards and very likely my win con if I use this first. So play out the Buccaneer. Oh my god. That puts me at 5. So maybe we just don't accept, bounce that, create the copies, confirm, accept, send the main back to hand, and send the main Sensei back to hand as well. Accept that, decline the rest. So he takes a little bit of damage there, 12 damage, something. So resolve the Buccaneers. Now we could just do another Buccaneer here, but it's not enough damage to just win it. Terrible transfer. Oh, that's annoying. So I lose the main Buccaneer, but it's not the end of the world. Because I could just win this turn. So I'm going to try to win this turn, folks. I'm going to try it. I mean, I could just replicate and peek. But I could just replicate and Sensei, and that will get me 7 cards, plus all those of the damage from these. It's a tricky one. We'll see. I mean, we've lost the main Buccaneer, which is the annoying factor here, especially if he has Call the Grave. So I think we need to try win this turn. So we basically have to replicate one of these. He's tapped out, so he can't stop this. Now I could peek. Oh, there's an Oak Henge, so I think we want to Oak Henge and peek here. So yep, that's the play. Ah, damn it. So I'll just grab that. Doesn't really... No, I don't even want that. So I'll just peek now. Come on, give me the Machinist. Just let me win right here. It'd be so good. No, not going to happen. Alright, so we might want another Buccaneer, though. Could get another... No, we'll just get another Buccaneer. I mean, we still... Yeah, I mean, we're still pretty good position, because we can draw another 7 cards with this next turn. And very likely still get our win con. He's not on enough health that he will survive. We've got another peek as well, so we'll do that first. Look at those cards, then shuffle, then do this guy. And we're not going to play this out, though, because I mean, we probably will deck ourselves. So yeah, very likely we can win next turn. Now, if he top decks a Life Siphon, so just a Corpse Slayer, I mean, we don't care about that. We can get rid of that Mirror Knight, actually. So we'll get rid of the Mirror Knight because we don't want to deck ourselves. And that's all he's doing for the turn, so that's great. Because we can do, just with attacking, we can do a lot of damage. Not enough, but... Alright, so here we go. We're going to peek for 6 first. Unless, of course, we just draw it. Nope. Alright, so we're going to peek for 6. Here we go. Peeking for 6. Oh! Almost. So I think we'll play that out. Or do we want to bottle? No, we'll get that into play. We still get some damage that way at least. So we'll do that, then we'll do the Sensei. And then we'll still have the Buccaneer open. But we're going to draw a shit ton of cards off this. So we'll probably even get another Gambit. Anyway, let's do that. If he has Extinction next turn. So we should get it now. Come on. The deck's been shuffled again. The chances of... I mean, the chances are high. 3. There it is. GG. We win the game. Woo! That's the power of the Gambit Machine, ladies and gentlemen. The Gambit Machine is real. Let's GG him. Screw you, you son of a... That's done. The Gambit Machine wins. That's a lot of damage we can do there. So we got 3 actual Machinists on play and then the copies. So he's dead. So that's game 1. Whew. So we do want to probably add at least one Turbulence in the deck. That was insane though. So another great comeback with the deck. It's deceptively strong as we can see here. So we might even take out one Stargazer. Yeah, we'll take out one of those. Put in a Turbulence. Maybe 2 Turbulence though. Don't think we want... I mean, we didn't see... I mean, yeah. That 126 damage. Yeah, that was a lot. Oh man, that was insanely awesome. So I'm hoping I can get another win against this guy and then get those 7 boosters and then maybe take it to... No, I haven't... Oh, you've got it, Phoenix? Nice. So Phoenix has got 7 packs. Nice, nice, nice. So I could take out a peek here. And throw in another Turbulence maybe. I think maybe one's enough though. I mean, it's not really, but... Yeah. Whew. Crazy stuff. So I think I'll leave it as is. I mean, I could just change the deck entirely. Like, he doesn't have anything that could answer this. So I could just throw all this in. I could change it entirely, but... We'll continue with how it is now. We'll throw in the Turbulence instead of one Stargazer. And then if we lose this one, maybe we change it entirely to the Incantation version. Which, you know, against his deck... What, we saw Terrible Transfer, so that wouldn't really kill a huge Incantation. We'll see. I mean, it's hard to... I mean, that's a lot of Sapphire this time. That's a lot of Sapphire. I mean, it's keepable. So, depending on how the first, say, 4 draws go here, I may scoop this and just go to a game 3. All depends on how I can start this out. Because we got 2 of the cards in hand, that obviously is the combo. We've also got a Mirror Knight there, which is great, but we don't have anything to inspire with it yet. But yeah, we got that combo. But I mean, he knows about it now. He knows the risks of what my deck can do. So, and he does have this charge power, which is a little bit annoying. So we might even just play out the Mirror Knight here. If he murders it, he murders it, so be it. I don't think I should really play around that. Depends on what I draw, though. So a Sensei, we need a... Yeah, see, that's something we want to inspire, but let's, let's just play this. If we lose it, we lose it. I mean, there's a lot of good replicated decks. You can't really say which is better, though. They all can do crazy stuff if you get the good draws, and it all comes down to luck at the end of the day. I think this one, though, out of the ones I've built, like I've built many replicated decks, this one's consistency is very high, but also it's it's got risks involved because it can't it's got Buccaneers to stop air troops. You've seen it. Coming back from 1 health, coming back from 4 health, and all that sort of stuff. There's lots of risks, so not great of a draw there. So, might just peek, but since I don't really have any plays anyway, I might as well just attack in and keep that peek open, because even next turn I still don't have a play. I mean, maybe I can peek into a wild, and that would be actually okay, but this is probably dead anyway. I mean, I might peek. We'll wait till his turn, of course. I could have replicated this, but there is a risk of murder in response. And it's not obviously the best target for it. So he's now at 4, unless he didn't hit a resource, which seems to be the case. That's quite good for me, so I think I'll peek here. We still have 4 of them in the deck, so we'll do it for 3. Try and get a wild. I mean, that's still pretty good. We'll go for another Mirror Knight, I think. Which, sure, with the Buccaneer is probably going to be more important, but if I can get this out and get a wild, that'll be super good. Like, so good, it's like, just like, oh shit. So sadly I can't do it in the 1 turn. So I may as well probably just play... Let's see, we're going to play this out, and then maybe he kills this in response, but we'll still have 1 on the board. He also could have Extinction, but we'll get back 1 card at least. And then I guess, since we're not going to play anything else out... I mean, this, using it for a wild is not good, though. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's use it for Ruby. We've got the combo in hand, so... We'll use it for a Ruby here. I mean, that's what the Shards of Fate are for. And let's just hopefully draw into a wild naturally at some point. I mean, he's stuck on 3, which is good, but means he's got 7 active cards, in hand. So very likely he's going to have Terrible Transfer in hand for turn 5. Very likely. I mean, he doesn't have Corpse Fly, otherwise he would have played that. So very likely he's got Rockcasters as well. So you can think he's probably got, a bunch of high-cost stuff. I mean, if he had a murder, he would have definitely used it on a Mirror Knight, I'm guessing. He could have an Extinction, though, if he hits a resource. Relentless, I mean, that's okay. I haven't put anything in the deck yet. Maybe he steals a wild resource, and that will be annoying. He didn't. Okay, that's good. So maybe he took something there not important. Like, if he took a wild resource, that could potentially... he discards, which is good. So he loses an Uranaz. Whew. So a bottle. I mean, he's tapped out now, so now's the time to put the guy in the deck. So we'll bring this out, play out the bottle, then replicate him. And we can actually still... Can we still use the bottle? No. Actually, we can. So that's kind of cool. So we can still use the bottle, which will get me to my charge power. So maybe we'll try to draw him straight away. So we'll get 2 chances to draw him here. Well, 3 technically. There's 1. Oh, that's a nice card. Don't have a wild yet, though. Hopefully he doesn't have another Relentless in hand. Which I don't think he does, because he was stuck on 3 for a couple turns there. I mean, he's still stuck on it. And he only just now did the Relentless, so that tells me that he only just got the Relentless. So all we need to get is a wild here, and then we can Oak Henge into that win con potentially. So hopefully he stays stuck on 3. Alright, so hopefully he's still stuck. I mean, my timer here. So I'm probably going to need to win this game, or just quit if he can. Yeah, so hopefully he's still stuck. Be stuck. Be stuck. Oh no. So he's going to take my Oak Henge, because he doesn't know that I don't have a wild yet in hand, because he doesn't get to see my resource, so he probably gets rid of this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's going to get rid of something. It's not going to matter too much. But it's very likely going to be the Oakhenge, because that has the potential to finish him next turn if I get a wild. So it's very likely, I'm guessing he's going to do this, but he also might get rid of the Buccaneer, depending on what he's got in hand. But that was a good top deck for him, the Inquisition. That's something he can play. He still is stuck on 3 though. He's having a good long think about this. He's having a good long think. I'm just hoping I can get a wild, and then I can use this if he doesn't discard it. I mean, if he discards this, I'm still going to get this inspired. So that's, you know, yep, so he gets rid of that. That's fair. I mean, that was my guess, you know, because it just gets to look at 5 cards. So he now knows all about my hand. Maybe he was writing it down just so he knows. Who knows? Let's try and get that wild. Come on, wild. Tits. Tits, tits, tits. So we're going to play out the bottle first, followed by using it. Because then if we get the wild, we don't want to play this out if we can get the wild stuff on this turn. And so let's... Nope, that's a ruby. Damn it! Damn it, folks! So we'll play out that. We'll keep that in hand for discarding. And we'll just attack in for another 2. I mean, we could Buccaneer and put it back in hand because it'll get it inspired. Yeah, that's actually what I'm going to do here. It's a little nifty trick you can do when your opponent's in this sort of scenario. You know, and you've got the resources. You know, you make your Buccaneer. You've got 2 of these on board. So you do this. Because I'm in a situation where all I can do is play a Buccaneer. So you play it out, it gets double inspired, you then send it back to your own hand. So then next time when you play it, it potentially gets double inspired again. You know, unless he kills these, which is fine, because then I'll still have something that's double inspired. So all I'm doing is increasing it in cost by 1. So I'm still going to have the effect of when I play it to actually bounce something of his. He's hit his 4th. Oh, there we go. Excuse me, I'm dying. My throat's getting really sore because I'm talking too much. But so he's actually going to minus. I don't know why you would do this, but whatever. So we can actually, you know, just bounce it again. We're going to get it double inspired here. This is still a problem though when we've got this many troops in hand. Oh, that's a great draw. So we might even just bring up this one first. Does it matter? No, we'll just play out that one. Just not show him that we've got a second one, because then he'll likely play this again if he hits a 5th resource, and then then we bounce it again. So seems good. We get to hit in for even just 1 more damage. It's not great, but it's something because he is, you know, actually dying. But look at this. We just need it to die now. But if he only has flyers, I mean, we have turbulence in the deck. I only put 1 in though, so we have to remember that. Only 1 turbulence, but at least we got another bounce. Hopefully we can get a wild next turn, because then we can just pretty much play out everything. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we get a wild, we can play out everything, and you know, that'll be very good, because then everything is double inspired. And so even if he runs Extinction, we're perfectly fine, and he won't have any troops that he can get with the Vamp King. So he's actually going to play a Sensei, which means he probably has a Corpse Flyer. He's going to maybe he's got a Relentless Corruption, which would be bad if he gets my win con. But, I mean, he could have played the Vamp King there, which is strange that he didn't. So that possibly means... I don't know, that's a bit odd. I mean, maybe he's got Murder open, but what's the point? Damn it, that's not it. That's not it. So we'll just attack with both of these. We're still getting damage in. Now, we can Buccaneer our own Buccaneer again, this guy. Which, if he has a murder, I mean, we still draw 2 cards, so... Do I want to do that? May as well. I mean, it shows him that I've got it, but who gives a tits? I mean, this could be a bad move, but... I mean, he had 5, though. He played a resource and then played that for 2. And the Vamp King was at 5, so you know he was at 5 at the start of his turn. Anyway, whatever. So I'm just going to keep this in hand just in case he has a Corpse Flyer, which if he did, he would have played it. So don't know why he didn't play. You know, he basically in a turn that he had 5 open, he could have played a Vamp King. He decided to just play a 2-drop, which is a bit strange. So now, I mean, he's going to be still a lot of cards in hand. So Inquisitor is going to negate the damage of this, but now he can't really attack with this unless he wants to give me 4 cards. So it is going to minus the damage of my Buccaneer, obviously. but that's fine. We still don't need a Buccaneer. Hopefully we can get a wild. I mean, if we get a wild in this position, we win this game. Because I can play this out, draw 2 cards, heal for a shit ton. Yep, we'll take the 1 damage, that's fine. But if I get a wild, I'll be in such a good position. A very, very good position. And he still doesn't, didn't put the Vamp King out, so that's fine. I mean, he's at 9 health, so I can understand why. So we just need to get a bloody wild. Give me a wild, please. Heart of the cards, come on. A peek into wild, that'll work. Or a peek into my win con. It is a 5 cost peek, so, 5 search. So maybe we can get it here. He's only got 1 open, so that will kill him. There'll be no way he can stop it if we can draw it here. I mean, that doesn't, it gets rid of the rest of my peaks. But, I mean, it doesn't stop this one from activating, so that just filters, makes it so it's likely I might get, damn it! So at least we can get the wild with this. Don't need another Mirror Knight. Let's just grab that wild so we can actually start playing. We can play out both of these here. Give me that Shards of Fate. Give me that wild. Thank Jeebus for that. I mean, losing the peak still sucks, but it's not a big deal because I can draw so many cards with what I have on the board. Not to mention the Rooster by itself, just finish him off. That could happen. I mean, I could play out this and then buff this next turn. He's very likely going to do... Yeah, let's just do that. He's very likely going to do that Vamp King next turn. Let's get another one of these on the board. Now when that dies, it's 2 cards. This is still 4, this is 2. So we're in a good position still. We could attack here with this, but we might as well leave it up as a blocker. Because he won't block it because it's doing no damage, so... derp. Obviously. So we're in a very good position to win this game. Very good position, because even if he kills stuff, I draw cards. If he doesn't, he has to, he needs a flyer out, but then I've got Buccaneer. I've also got 1 Turbulence in the deck somewhere. But yeah, so I feel very confident that I'll win this game. I mean, he's minusing damage again. I mean, whoop-de-doo, why are you not playing your Vamp King? I don't understand the mentality here. I mean, sure, it gets him a blocker that I'm not going to bounce, but, I mean, I'm in no pressure here, and the longer this game goes, the better for me. Because I can play this out, sack it straight away, just heal for a shit ton, and draw 3 cards. So, I mean, I could just play it out and draw 3 cards, which maybe gets me the win. So, oh, there's an Okenge as well. So we'll just do that, see if we get the win. If I get another Rooster, that's also good. Again, it's a 2-cost draw. I mean, he's getting rid of all my... That's just funny. So we're not going to play this out because getting that thing would be bad. So we still didn't get it. Guess we get the Stargazer. Now I can play this out and just sack it straight away because I don't really need the health. So maybe that's what I'll do while he's tapped out. I mean, I can just leave this up as a blocker, this up as a blocker, so I can heal for 4. So I might as well do that. 1, 2. Yeah, he's making my deck smaller. No, I mean, not much. Obviously, the Okenge is good, though, but, I mean, it's fine. As long as I don't play this out, he can't... Well, now that he's tapped out, I could if I wanted to. Like, I could play it out now just to give this 1 more health. Or I guess I could play out the Stargazer, too. So let's do that. Let's actually play out the Stargazer and do what I just said. Just to get 1 more health. I mean, it's probably not going to matter, but may as well. So I'll do that. I've still got 3 open. So I'm going to draw 3 cards here, which is the kicker. It's such a good synergy within this deck. So not the right one. Still, it's a bit saddening. We don't have any more peaks, but it doesn't really matter. I'll play this out, and then I'll just get more blockers, I guess. So another Sensei, another 3 draw cards, Yep, draw a card also, another Buccaneer. So that's not bad. All right, so that's all we'll do for the turn. I mean, maybe I could have just left the Rooster on the board and just started swinging for a lot of damage. That's a possibility because he doesn't really have the... Yeah, I could have kept that. So there's that Vamp King, which we can deal with just fine. So that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So we don't have any more peaks or Okenges, so that is a problem. And he's not gonna... I mean, we can attack though with these for at least just, because we can bounce that and attack in. And yeah, I know, I need to win this game. Like, I know about that. Trust me. At least I can do this. Ah, tits. So we're going to Buccaneer the Vamp King. I mean, it's plenty of time just to, you know, but I obviously don't have time for a game 3, but I'm pretty sure I'll win this game. Because if he Extinction it, I'll just win. I'll draw so many cards, it'll be insane. Which actually could be a bad thing, drawing that many cards. So we're going to attack with, I think we've got just these two. Maybe I attack with this as well, because it does draw me another card if it dies. I may as well. May as well. That's all we need to do at this point, is just draw cards, get that win con and win the game. Not play these out though, because he's got the Curse of Oblivion, so not when he's got Mana Ribbon anyway. So he's going to block there. Okay, so he's actually just taking 2 damage, which is fine. I mean, he's still taking damage. So, you know, seems fine to me. I don't need the resource, but I'll play it out. I've got plenty of things to discard. So we can attack next turn with this, this, and this, and this again. Which he then will probably want to block more, because we're going to bounce him again. So very likely we're going to see the Vamp King again. Or maybe a terrible transfer at this point. But, I mean, he doesn't really have great targets for it, as you can see. Doesn't have a great target, so he still can't really attack into me, because I will just win if he does that. I'll draw too many cards, so he can't attack into me with those. He needs flyers. This is crazy. It does void things in hand, yes. Come on, come on, get me the win con. Another Buccaneer, that's actually not bad. So we'll attack in here with the ones I mentioned. No, another Buccaneer is actually the greatest thing ever, so I might just point that out to you guys. It is quite good, because I mean if he doesn't block here he's going down to 3 health? No, 2 health. So there's a transfer, as expected. So I can't stop that. So he's actually going to heal for 7, so that's a problematic, but not really, it doesn't matter if I can get to my War Machinist, so hopefully I can get to it at some point. Would be nice. We still hit in for some good damage, so not the worst. So I'll just play out a Mirror Knight here. And then if he doesn't bring out, I mean he's going to bring in a Vamp King. Let's actually calculate how much damage I have on the board. I mean he's probably got another terrible transfer, which is problematic. Because I am actually losing to time here. Shit. I need to just play quicker. If he brings out the Vamp King, that'll be great. If he doesn't, it means he's got another transfer. So I'm 1 resource away from charge power. I'm so close to winning this game. I've drawn so many cards, just not getting super lucky here. But yeah, it looks like he's got another transfer open, which is not good, because he can just use it on like this guy, which isn't inspired. So it's likely what he's going to do here. So that sucks. Now we can just double Buccaneer. Oh, we got a resource. So we'll draw. Now if we double Buccaneer these, and he's got the transfer, then we don't win. So I can't really risk playing this to do it. So what I'll do is I'll just attack in. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got the transfer. So there's no point trying to double Buccaneer, because these I need for the Vamp King. Because if he gets a Vamp King out, I'll lose the game. Not being able to push through enough damage, not to mention these can minus more troops. So we just need to attack. He's going to do a terrible transfer here. He's doing it. He's about to do it, or he's just going to wait a second. Or he's going to wait and do it later. But I mean, he's got it. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. Very surprised. And there it is. So I wouldn't have won. He's actually transferring his own guy. I mean, that's fair. That works. I am going to replicate a bunny. That is what I'm going to do. Assign damage. He's back to 11 again. So we replicate this one. Draw a card. And we get a bottle, so we can play that out. We're not going to play these out first because Curse of Oblivion risk is real. So we do that. 2 minutes 50 here to win. God damn it. This is insane. Fucking balls. Those terrible transfers actually might, if he's got more, which, you know, he's obviously running 4 of them, you would imagine. So if he does have more, which I guess he doesn't now. So do we actually win if we bounce both of those? 2, 3, 4, no, definitely not. So we just have to bounce one and attack for whatever damage we can get through, basically. So just bounce that, swing in again. It's a shame he's not killing my stuff. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, he might have another terrible transfer. He doesn't need to do a transfer yet. Yeah, I do like the dramatic endings. I mean, this is going to be super sad if I can't beat this guy, because I'm in such a dominant position. I mean, look at the deck sizes here. I've drawn so much, but he's got rid of all my peak cards and all that jazz, so not great. So we have to bounce this. It's at 6, so it's going to. So he can still replay it. So we do need to keep the other Buccaneer in hand, and we just need to attack in. We need to go quick. I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't actually Cursed of Oblivion to my my Buccaneers. I guess he doesn't have any more left in hand. So maybe I could play these out, but it's not really worth the risk, because maybe he's just keeping it for these, because that's what wins me the game. Anyway, we just need to go quick. We're putting him down to 6 health now, so if he plays out the Buccaneer again, he will have to block. I mean, he's probably going to bring out the minus damage guy, the other Inquisitor, to minus a Buccaneer, and then, I mean, he still has to block, though, I think. He's got that as well now, so he could minus this if he really wanted to. He could also just minus something, so I'm doing less damage, like this one, which he also might do. I mean, I need to... Come on, give me my win con. There's 19 cards left in my deck, god damn it. I mean, if he Extinction right now, I may actually just deck myself. Let's actually calculate. 4... I mean, I think I will. 8. Yeah, no, I would. I would deck out. I would deck out to Extinction. So if he has it, I mean, if he had it, he could have decked me out ages ago. He could have decked me out ages ago, but it seemed to me, you know, in the games in the previous game, that he's not running it. I mean, obviously, it was a big risk to do. So he's got another transfer. Well, that's horrible. That is horrible. He's got another transfer here, because he didn't play anything. So that's another 8 health he gets back. That's bad. Oh, there's the win con! Yeah, bitch! Science! Woo! Woo! Oh, he does have Extinction. Nothing he can do. I mean, he's still dead. He's actually going to draw me a bunch of cards. But, GG. I mean, he's saying he's had so many win conditions, but, I mean, so did I. And to be fair, I think I drew more cards than you, buddy. But yeah, I mean, there's my other sensei. But we win the game. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing, this deck. I mean, I love it. It's such a fun deck, but there you go. So he can't mill me here. It doesn't matter what else he does. So there's a murder. So I kind of expected to see that as well. You know, that, you know, I don't know why, he's just wasting time, I guess. He is dead. So, pop. Pop goes the weasel. Oh yeah. Soaking is down. We win the game. That is 7 boosters. Fuck yes, the Gambit Machine, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ah, man. So I think that actually probably is the end of the round. Nope, there's still one game here. Micro and Ms. So I'm actually... Will we go 4-0 with this deck? I don't know. It's possible. Obviously, it is definitely possible. It just depends on the matchup. Because, you know, who expects this sort of stuff? If we go up against hard aggro with flyers, or even just a Gore Feast deck, you know, there's just... you know, there's a lot of things that will really cripple my deck. And remember, we are running with sideboards here. So, people could have some good sideboards that completely just crush me. But at the end of the day, we've won 7 boosters. And I'm super... You're Rick James, bitch! This is so fun. I mean, that's why I played this deck. Because I thought, you know, if I don't win with it, who cares? Let's have fun. And I mean, we're winning with it. We're having fun. This is what I wanted to do. So... working great here. Get to have fun and win at the same time. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we'll be doing a giveaway after this. Just to point that out, I'm actually going to set that up now while we have a bit of a downtime. So we got 53 people in here, which is super sweet. But let me set up that giveaway stuff. So I need to get that window popped out, open up the giveaway thing, and I'll get you guys to type the usual, which not yet, but will appear on the thing in a second, which I'll do now. So where's my thing? Type to enter giveaway. There we go. Type Bella FTW to enter the giveaway. Whew. Is there a deck list for it? Kind of want to try it. Seems fun. I will show you guys the deck afterwards, and you can take screenshots and all that jazz. But what a load of fun this is. This is so good. Who knew that it would... I mean, I wanted to just see how far this deck could take me. Obviously, the first game, my opponent just quit, but, you know... I mean, the fact that we're now beating the people who have won... They're, you know, we're just versed against someone who had already won too. So, you know, the deck's doing well. I'm excited. Someone's spamming me on Steam. But yeah, I will give you guys... I'll show you guys the deck after the tournament. I'm really hoping I can do this 4-0. I don't think I will. I mean, I'm still... I mean, I know the deck can. It's just... Obviously, now we're against people who have won 3 matches. So we're going to be against the tough opponents here. And it's all going to come down to which opponent it gives me. The deck is not really running anything expensive, so that's a cool thing about it. Let me actually just think in my head here. I mean, Replicators Gambits are... You need 4 of those. They're fairly cheap, though, for the default version. Even the alternate art version is actually quite cheap, around $5. I mean, that's obviously not cheap, but for an alternate art version, which is limited in numbers, that is. Yeah, pretty much everything's cheap. You've got Oakhenge, 4 of those, 4 Peaks. I mean, it's all just cheap stuff, really. Yeah, it's all just cheap stuff. I'll show you guys the deck afterwards. I mean, I could tell you it all from memory, but it'll be just easier for me to show you guys afterwards. Unless, of course, you want me to just tell you. Oh, actually, yes, to be honest, yeah, Mirror Knight is... I mean, it was last time I looked, it was around $3 each. So that is the most expensive card in the deck. There's the Mirror Knight. You know, it is a really good rare. Yeah, the Diamond Sapphire control decks, I mean, I've been up against many of them with this deck, and because they, you know, they generally just use Soul Cavalry and stuff, or, I mean, Drew is a problem, of course, because I can't really block that. I mean, I'd have to bounce it. But because they're, you know, if they're using Soul Cavalry, I can block that all day, like I can chump block it, so it's fine. So I've actually done quite well against those decks, but I haven't, you know, I haven't tested against, you know, proper opponents, really. I just, you know, normally just play the deck for fun whenever. So we're just waiting for... Oh, shit. I didn't even realize they were 0-0. Oh, it says invalid here. So they've actually got something in place. So that's good. So that probably should kick the next round over. Let's see if there's any other games still going. There is. So it's my... Yeah, okay, so that's actually fine. So that's fine. So their game has been invalidated because of, you know, the stuff they're... I mean, for me it was a 6 AM tournament. I don't know, you know, it goes by your time, but... Yeah. So let's see if it's P Stinker in here. I mean, is there another bug game? I don't see any. So maybe he's not in the same one as me. Alright, so this is... But yeah, Mirror Knights are pretty much the most expensive. I'll tell you guys from memory. I mean, obviously, if you've got a pen and paper, write it down if you want to know the deck. But you've got the 4 Mirror Knights, 4 Senseis, 4 Rooster Saw, 4 Peaks, 4 Oakhenge, 4... Buccaneers, obviously resources at 22. You got 4 Gambits, 4 Bottles, and 4 Machinists, and you basically run 4 Shards of Fate, a Ruby, 9 Sapphire, 8 Wild. I think is the right amount. That sounds, wait, 9. It sounds something like that. I mean, something like that. But I think that's all the cards. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't like Pack Raptors. I don't like Pack Raptors at all. I mean, they can be really good, but, you know, you play it out, you're creating a whole bunch of shitty copies in your deck, and, yeah. I mean, Pack Raptors are okay if you use something like Dream Dance, but, yeah. I just haven't needed to use them. Gorgalicious. Oh, that sucks. Does the deck have a sideboard? I mean, yeah, it's not anything special. I've got, like, some counter magics. I mean, I've basically got the ability to transform the deck into something else, or just add in some, like, turbulences, because the deck doesn't do, you know, the flyers, you know, Vamp King is troublesome. But so you've got sideboard with 3 turbulence,
for flyers. Because we can chump block on the ground all day long unless your opponent has Crush, Crush is another weakness to the deck. But you got the Rooster Saw that can to negate that sort of. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of things the deck does die to, but oh yeah, sorry, 2 Stargazers. That's another thing in the deck. I'm probably forgetting something else. But yeah, all right. So what you went from? Oh wait, oh what the hell? Yeah, you're right. So did these guys finish? I mean, hopefully, there should be someone online who can fix this up and continue the tournament. I really would hate to see it end here. So, Grisp. How many cards is that? I mean, that could be the complete list there. The counter magic is in sideboard. The counter magic is in sideboard. So, yeah. I got like 3 of those in the sideboard. Got the 3 Turbulence in the sideboard. Got 3 Incantations because you draw a lot of cards, and a lot of your cards will by themselves draw your cards, like Senseis and whatnot, and Gambit. You've also got the Charge Barrel as well, and Bottles. You've got a lot of stuff that, so the Incantations you can. I mean, I've never actually tried it. I've just thrown it in there just because I can. I've got the Oracle Songs in the sideboard as well. Don't say that, Gorg. Who's online? Let's see if there's any orange chaps. One 7-8-1-2. Oh, so they... Wait, I've lost the chat there. Ah. Damn it, this chat thing can be really... Oh, there's still 8 minutes left apparently until it times it out. So I guess we just have to wait here. So I'll remind you all that I will be doing a giveaway after this tournament. Hopefully it's going to continue, because I've just won 3 games. That was very intense, and well, technically 2. Yeah, it was such a good comebacks in a lot of them, really. So hopefully we get to continue. But yeah, so we've got the 3 wins here. Let's actually check the standings. Let's see. So there, I'm near the top there. But obviously, we're in the top, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players there out of 109 in the tournament. So, yeah, we're going to be against someone here. We can't actually see the names because it is a bit bugged. But, he's winning more than... Anyway, so let's check that, see what's happening there. So hopefully it's just going to time them out in a bit of time here. So I'm just going to have a quick look at my Skype, see what people are talking about. Oh, I heard something, Oh shit, we're starting! Oh crap! Oh fuck yeah.
I don't know who I'm against. Oh, I'm against Phoenix? Oh, I know. Wait, did you... Is that you in game, Soul Eater? Because you did say you're against me, so I assume... Okay, so he's left my stream. I mean, I trust you. I mean, he already knows all about my deck. He's seen it probably a million times, but doesn't matter. One more resource would have been good here. I think I'll keep it. I think I'll keep it. It's obviously very, very risky, but YOLO. It's actually, no, I shouldn't have kept this. I mean, I'm on the draw. What the fuck is with the cards? Question mark. So, he needs a beating. Well, I mean, I've kept an extremely risky hand. Oh, yeah, I'm first. Fuck. I thought I was, So that makes things a bit troublesome. So, obviously, if I want the ruby, I mean, I'm probably going to have to get it with that, but I think I'll just grab a wild here. Because I'm very likely going to draw the sapphire, and then maybe we get the, you know, the ruby later. So he's got all these cards showing white, apparently. Anyway. Whatever. So we'll just use this game here to find out about our opponent's deck. If we get stuck, if we get a sapphire, we'll be fine. I mean, I could have grabbed the ruby, of course, but if we get a sapphire, we'll at least be able to do this, then this, and so on and so forth. So hopefully I can draw a resource here. Come on, resource. I may even just Oken though if I don't get it, or I might just wait. Come on, sapphire. You son of a bitch. Alright, so we'll just, your opponent seems to be AFK and you're doing a sad face. Like, come on, take the free win. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. So, yep. I mean, I've done this many times with this deck. As long as I don't miss, if I get one next turn, I'll be fine. If I miss too long, it's going to be bad. I mean, he's now got the Inquisition. So, he now gets rid of probably the Gambit, or even the Mirror Knight. Yeah, I think he'd get rid of the Mirror Knight. Probably. So he actually gets rid of the Gambit. I'm fine with that, because, I mean, maybe he's got a murder for the Mirror Knight, or what have you. I mean, I still need to hit a resource, so... And he knows this. Come on, Sapphire. Ah, I took the gamble on the wild, because I'm running less wild, so I was like, yeah, I might get a Sapphire, but... So I guess I could just wait again. I mean, I could obviously play this out, but there's not really much point. I don't need a blocker just yet, so I'll hopefully get a Sapphire and play out the Mirror Knight. Maybe even just wait for a fourth resource and play them both in the same turn. It all depends on what my opponent does in terms of aggression. I was about to say he might have Relentless Corruption, could be another son of a bitch running it. And it looks like he's mono blood as well, so he's actually very similar to our last opponent, so this is not going to be easy with such a risky keep. So I need to hit a Sapphire here to really have a chance, I think. Come on, Sapphire. Don't screw me here. There it is. So, yeah, I'm not going to play anything yet, because, I mean, it'll just die. If I play out the Mirror Knight now, he'll probably have a murder and just kill it. So we want to... I mean, if he leaves open resources, it's going to die anyway, but it doesn't really matter. We're not slowing the deck down or anything, because it just takes off. Once you get to 4 resources, you can do so much in a turn, because, I mean, look at the costs of my hand. So a Vamp King is quite very, very bad. So I'm just going to peek here for one. May as well. And there we go. So we get another resource. So that's good. We can get 2 troops out of our hand, which is these 2. And then, I mean, this, I'm not surprised to see the Vamp Kings again. I mean, not having a Buccaneer is obviously problematic, but we're going to get rid of 2 troops from hand. Hopefully we don't draw another troop, because then there's more chances this will... Yep, so that's okay. So we'll play out this. We'll play out the Sensei. I mean, he's obviously going to hit me for 3, and, has that chance. I mean, maybe I'll draw a troop off this Sensei, actually, come to think of it, so... Shit. We do. So now there's a 2 in 5 that he's about to get a free troop, and I'm going to lose something, so that could be very bad. Could be very bad here. At least we have the sideboards for this, for his current card that we've seen. He probably runs Uranaz as well, which will be very problematic, but anyway. We're not out of this yet. We're obviously recovered in terms of resource, but we don't really have the answer for this, and if he gets lucky here, it's a 2 in 5, so pretty good odds of him getting something, getting one of these. Either one would be bad, because it's just a free troop that increases the damage, so we're lucky there and he doesn't get it. But I mean, we don't really have anything special on the board or in hand. So at least we can get that ruby now. Maybe not.
So I don't think the Stargazer is really too important, so I might just get rid of the Stargazer here. Because I do need the Ruby, so in case I get that Gambit, because we need to get that Wincon in the deck. Yeah, so at least we know he's basically flies. I mean, I have a deck that's very similar to this. You've got Inquisition, you've got your Extinctions, you've got, you know, these guys as your flyers, and yeah. I actually made an interesting one with Gorefeast. It's quite funny. So, nothing great here. So we're going to grab the Ruby. We're going to peek for 2, which is not great, but get that Ruby on into place. It's just that single one. I don't know why they haven't updated that interface yet, but I guess they have a lot of other things to prioritize. We're going to use this, hopefully get a Gambit. Nope, okay, that's not good. So we don't really want another one of these because of the fact that it's another troop in hand. I mean, we could play out both technically. But they don't really do much, do they? That's the thing here. And then if he Extinctions, we lose our possible Wincon. Fuck it. we'll just get it. Play them both out. Who cares? The resource doesn't help me. So, come on. There we go. So we can attack in with the Sensei, because he's not going to block that, obviously. But yeah, not having the Gambit, you know, he did obviously win, so it's in the grave, so we've only got 3 in the deck now. Anyway, at least he's not going to get, I mean, he's going to get damage in, which is the bad thing. And I don't have Turbulence in the main deck. So maybe maybe I'll do, if I can get a Gambit, then, you know, I'll you know, because Gambit, all I need to actually do is, yeah, I'll stick with this game. Because all I need to technically do is draw a Gambit, him not have Murder open at the time, and, you know, because if he kills me trying to, you know, he knows what he has to do. All he needs to do from this point on is not even add to the board. Just leave Murder or Terrible Transfer open and he wins the game. He could also have Sorrow, yeah, he could do that. But, you know, oh, he's actually in another colour. That's interesting. So maybe Sapphire or... Oh, what? So maybe he's not. Why are you running Shards of Fate, though? That's interesting. Very, very interesting. But, yeah, like I was saying, all he needs to do is leave open a kill spell at this point, and I can't win the game. Because the best I can do is a hit in for 4, but he's negating the damage I can do. You know, he needs to just kill me with these, because I can't do anything about them besides bounce them with the Buccaneer. So, yeah. If we get the Gambit, I mean, hopefully he uses his resources here. And then we draw the Gambit or something. So we might even see a Sorrow, though. But, yeah. What did he steal from me? What? Don't tell me, I mean, if he stole something. I don't want to know. Anyway, so he's going to actually get rid of one of these. Oh, I guess, yeah, I mean, he's not streaming, is he? So I guess you're just saying he maybe stole something. I mean, obviously there's a chance he stole many things from me. But anyway, so that doesn't really help. So all we can do is swing in. We could try and get a Buccaneer, I guess. But we'll wait one more turn. We'll wait one more turn. Because we're not dead yet, so we'll just wait. Because obviously these will be better if we can get a Gambit. Gratzgorg. I'm probably going to be in the same boat, to be honest. Boom, 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 boom. Because I'm not against an easy deck. Oh, he stole the Shards of Fate. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, guys. I see what you guys are saying now. So there's that Terrible Transfer I figured we'd see. So obviously, more reason to get the Gambit now. Sorry, guys. I understand what you're saying now. I just... Yeah. I mean, it's 9 AM. Yeah. Anyway. Haven't slept. Didn't sleep for very long. But I see what you guys are saying now. Sorry, I didn't realize what the fuck you were talking about. So if I hit a resource, I can draw a card off my charge power. We just need to either get, like... we just need to get the Gambit. So, we'll see. Need to get to that Gambit before we die. I mean, he's healing, but he's not out of, you know, Machinist kill range. But, you know, he's got... You know what? He's got kill spell open. He's got multiple kill spells open. Tomb Lord. Oh, my lord. So, actually, he doesn't have kill spells open now. So, now is when we need the Gambit. If we can top deck a Gambit, we'll get a resource into a Gambit or something, we will have a fairly good chance. You're looking at 10 cards. It's not obviously guaranteed, but there's a chance if we can get that. Buccaneers is not the worst, because I was going to Oak-Henge for one of those anyway. So we could chump block this with a Sensei that draws me a card. Maybe. He probably has a kill spell. So, I mean, we have to use this, which gets me another troop on the board. So I think we can chump block that safely. So we'll bounce this. I mean, it's a risk, but I'm going to take it, because at least I'll be able to draw a card. You know, I can't block these, so I'm going to bounce the flyer, so I can hopefully chump block this. I mean, that's what I want to do here. I want to chump block to draw an additional card, because all I need to do is get to my Gambit. Yeah. You quit both games. Fair enough there, Gorg. I'm sure Phoenix is very happy he's against me here. When my deck is, you know, more for fun. It still has the potential to just go nuts, but he knows how to beat it because he's seen it a million times. You know, it's going to be very hard to beat him. So he's going to attack in, it seems. So we will get to draw a card here. We don't have to worry about Crush or anything in Mono Blood. So yep, he's going to attack. So that's actually quite good. That's quite good indeed. But I mean, we're running out of. Yeah, I mean, he still could have the. You know, if he has it, he has it. You know, if he's got the kill spell, you know, too bad. I just need to get the Gambit. I mean, if I don't get that, why didn't I draw a card? Oh, there we go. So that's not really anything useful. I mean, the best we can do here is play this out. I mean, maybe we get the Gambit off the top or a resource into something, but we can potentially inspire something. But we're dead in the sky, so well, not really, because we can bounce that again. He's got two open. Ah, that's the worst draw I could get. That is the worst. So we're actually going to have to use this now, just to try and get like a Buccaneer. Basically, I mean, if we don't get that, we're probably just dead. Rooster Saw could work as well, but there's a Buccaneer. Could get the Sensei, but need the Buccaneer, just so I don't die from the air. So get the Buccaneer. Play out these two now. And I mean, that Shards of Fate, like I said, worst draw I could have got, because it doesn't even get me a charge, so that's terrible. Oh well, let's bounce that again. We still have a chance. It's a slim one, but we have a chance. We're going to leave this in hand just in case he has another Corpse Fly. We don't want to leave just one card, because if we get that Gambit, our only chance is Gambit and getting it straight away and winning at this point. I mean, we can block this and draw another card, so that's good. We're going to go down to 3 health, though. I mean, he could just have Life Siphon. Actually, we're probably just dead. But then again, if he had Life Siphon last turn, he could have just killed me then. So I guess if he top decks Life Siphon, I'm dead. But otherwise, I live for another turn. We'll see. Just need to get that bloody Gambit. So we'll block here. That's the correct one. Yep, draw a card. So we need to block with that one. So yeah, we need a side build in probably multiple Turbulences, maybe even all 3 against this opponent. So a bottle gets me a charge power, but it uses a lot of resources here. Because it is 3, so that's half my resource pool. So maybe I should have played this out. But we'll see what I still draw. I might draw a normal resource, which will still get me my charge power. But it is, you know, cheap too, so I do get that. So let's use that first. I can still use the bottle now. So that can heal me for 4, so I can live again with that. So we first want a bottle, so that's actually quite good. Keeps me in the game. We get 1 health with this. We're at 4. We're still in the game. Still in the game. Only just. So we play out this. I mean, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we're still in the game. Only just. We can still win this if we can just get a freaking Gambit. There is a chance. I mean, the deck has been coming back from just the brink of death and winning games, so it'd be sweet to do it again against such a very scary position we're in. It'd be very sweet, but it's going to come down to the top decks. I'm actually, you know, oh no, the Inquisition. Well, there goes my Oak-Henge, so there pretty much goes my big chance. That was my big chance there. You know, I still obviously have to get the Gambit, but that is not good. And he's got 5 open, so he could have the removal. How am I not dead yet? Well, the deck is deceivingly, you know, good at staying alive, even against flyers, as you can see. Against flyers, but able to heal some more. So we can block here, tap these, and all that sort of jazz. So declare what? Oh, he's not attacking. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't make any difference. I'm still obviously not dead. Come on. Oh wait, he could have a kill spell, so we need to actually be careful. We need to let these resolve individually, so we get the maximum amount of health. So we're not dead yet, but I mean, we might be. You know, he obviously doesn't have life siphon. But yeah, so we'll do that. We now sack it. We draw a card, which is great. We get 4 health, so we're actually going down to 3. We get a Buccaneer, which is nice, because we can bounce that again. So we won't be dead. We'll be able to buy another turn, potentially, depending on what my opponent, if he does. For example, luckily he didn't hit the Buccaneer. Kind of point that one out. So that's going to be the minus damage one. So that's not a big deal, because all we're doing is chump blocking at this point. So give me a fucking Gambit, please. Just want a chance. A chance of winning. A chance of glory. He's got 1 open, so he can't stop my Gambit if I have it. So, come on, Gambit. Off the top. Ow. Still, that's a pretty decent draw. So we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. The vampire's at 6. Now it's going to be at 7. Do we want to play out the other Buccaneer here? So we can block the ground troops. Like, no worries. No worries. So do we want to bounce the fly? Probably, to be honest. Yeah, we'll bounce the fly. I mean, it's not great. But, you know, whatever. We're only going to lose the Shards of Fate. We don't care. So we want to stay at least 3 health. So we're still in this game, surprisingly. So it's pretty insane. Pretty insane. It's just a pity I haven't got a Gambit here, and otherwise I could have done quite a lot had I had one. Especially when I had those 2 Oak Engines. Sadly had to use one just to get a Buccaneer, and then I lost the second one to an Inquisition. Inquisition does really hurt this deck. Especially if I block, draw cards, and then he Inquisitions in the same turn. Because then, say I did draw my Wincon, he could just remove it that turn. Like, for example, say I had it in the deck now, he attacks in with both of these, I block with a Buccaneer on each, which obviously I have to. I draw 2 cards, he then Inquisitions, and I lose the Wincon. And that's a possibility. But anyway. Just not getting the Gambits. At least he doesn't have more Relentless Corruptions. So he's going to do the fly. So he was tempted to see what I had in hand there. Or just remove whatever I have. Luckily it's just a pile of shit, so... And that means no Vamp King on the board. So that means I'm not going to be dying to this next turn as well. Unless he has another fly. Which, you know, will make it 4 damage in the sky. But I don't think he will attack you. He might. No, alright, so he doesn't want me drawing cards. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of good targets for replicating their QWERTY. And that's not really helpful, but, I mean, we'll play it out, obviously. It does get inspired. But, I mean, I'm going down to 1 health. If he's got a Blood Aura, we just die, so it's very likely he's going to do a Blood Aura now, because he does have 3 open, so if he's got it, he'll do it now, and then I just die. Oh, okay, sorry, you were asking about the cost of the auction house. I thought you meant in-game here, in this game, because I have been increasing it in cost. Yeah, all that stuff's been imagined before there, Beastinker. People have done that for eons. So I need to top deck a miracle here to grats their myth. I'm probably going to be in the same boat, which I'll be happy with. I mean, I'm using a fun deck, and I mean, I'm probably dead here in this first game. I can at least sideboard in some decent stuff to take care of flyers. But yeah, let's so that's game. Nothing I can do to not die here. I mean, I'll attack in with everything. Maybe he'll block. Maybe he'll block. He won't, but maybe he'll be nice about it and just give me some cards. Give me some cards, please. So that's game 1. He's not going to block here. There's no need to. That's just a 0. Anyway. So let's concede there and let's sideboard in those turbulences. So, yep, that's game 1 against Phoenix. Sucks having to go up against Phoenix, but oh well. Alright, so we want to get all 3 of these in. So we're going to take out both Stargazers because they do both die to his charge power. So might as well take both out. We don't care if these die because of the cantrip effect. Inquisition is really sucky. So I could throw in a counter magic, but I don't think I can really change the deck too much. Not to mention it is double Sapphire. It's not exactly easy to get to. I mean, I could just change my deck entirely, but not going to really work, I don't think. I mean, one counter magic could be good, but it's not like I can counter a turn 2 Inquisition, and that's the main thing I'd really want to counter, really, is Inquisition. So I guess I just have to put up with it. Oh, I still need to remove a card. What didn't I remove there? Oh, I added in 3 Turbulence, right. So I could get rid of a peak. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll do it. Let's see how it works. I mean, the Turbulence obviously will kill Vamp Kings, which is important. And then, you know, we can chump block the rest of his big stuff on the ground. But remember, he is sideboarding as well, so we're going to see Sorrows. He maybe even takes out Corpse Flies and just throws in a bunch of Sorrow. And then we cry very much. So, play first. Here we go. Game 2. So we've got 2 resource hand, and we've got the combo in hand, but then, you know, that Inquisition will probably just fuck me again. But we'll keep this. And, you know, maybe we'll be lucky enough to draw a Ruby next turn, and get that in the deck before he can stop it. Like, that'd be obviously great. The chances of that, I mean, if he's going to obviously play a Blood, followed by a Blood, and then Inquisition very likely. So if we don't get a Ruby next turn, which the odds of that, it's a 1 in 53 chance, because if we get a Shards of Fate, that won't work. That will not work. I mean, we could play this out, but then we just lose the Gambit anyway. So we need to just... because it's very likely he has Inquisition in hand. He probably runs many of them. Probably 4. So we do get the Shards of Fate. So, you know what? Let's think. I think we just play and use the bottle here. Oh shit, I should have done the... Oh no, I can do that next turn, it's fine. So hopefully he doesn't have the turn 2 Inquisition. If he does, well then I lose one of my cards. Well, obviously it'll be the Gambit. So that'll be really bad. Oh, I really hope he doesn't have it, just so I can get it in the deck this time. Don't have the Inquisition, don't have the Inquisition. He's gonna have it. He's gonna have it. He's got 7 cards to play with. Holy shit. Holy shit, he doesn't have it. Oh shit! So there's nothing he can actually do here to stop this now. There's no Persecute in the game anymore. So we're gonna get it in the deck, but he is running Relentless Corruption, folks. So I mean, it'd be funny if he kills me with my own Machinist. So especially if he did like 1 Corruption and got it straight away, and then I died the next turn to my own thing. That'd be funny. So I mean, it would suck to do it, but it'd still be good. Like just because it'd be funny. So we do that. We Gambit it, we get it in the deck. Like I said, he can't really do anything to stop this. So in it goes, there's another Ruby. So they're looking good here. We've got all the thresholds met. We've got these for next turn at the same time, which is not bad. But so we might see a Corpse Fly here, since he's at turn 3, or Relentless Corruption. Uh-oh, he says. Not really a big deal when I don't have any search cards. Pact of Pain, I mean that's going to draw him cards. And I don't really have anything to put pressure on in this deck, so he probably even sided that in, knowing that, hey, you know what, I got lots of ways to gain health. I mean, he probably already had it in there, but yeah, with the amount of life gain he has and the pressure I can't really put on, at least I can get these out safely and get this inspired. I mean, that's something. Maybe we just draw the Machinist. Oh, that's nice. So while he's tapped out, let's throw another one in there. That's great. That's amazing. That is the tits, ladies and gentlemen. That is the tits. Now all we need to do is get an Okenge off the top, use it, and then just win. Okenge off the top. Okenge off the top. Okenge, Okenge, Okenge. Okenge off the top. He thought it was the one. Mini heart attack. So, come on, Okenge. Come to daddy. Oh, close. So I could play this out, but then he probably just kills it. So we don't want to do that. We'll just keep these in hand, which is still... I mean, he doesn't have the Inquisition. If he top decks it, he top decks it. We'll see. So, we're going to be able to draw a card next turn from this. Draw a card from this. I mean, we've got 2 of them in the deck now. We're actually in a pretty ideal position. But we might see a Vamp King now. And we do. So we can't do anything about that. So, that's actually quite troublesome. because we don't have 6 resources, so we can't play all of them. So that's not good. So we probably want to do Mirror Knight and Sensei. I guess Mirror Knight and Rooster is good as well. I mean, the Sensei gives more cards though. Oh, another one as well. Shit. So we need to try and draw... I mean, we're going to lose a troop. That's just the way Vamp King does it. Unless we're like super lucky. Maybe we draw another resource here, which I'll leave in hand. Oh. So we're going to leave this in hand because we want less chances for him to hit a troop. And we've got the answer for this now. So that's quite good. Sadly we don't, have another... Anyway, so he's maybe going to get a free troop, which is going to be super annoying because he does have the card draw now with the life drain. So hopefully he hits one of these. It'd be good for him to hit the turbulence just so he knows what's coming. He'll be like, oh, my impending death is imminent. And then he'll just curl up in his coffin and die. So let's, it's a 50-50 chance of him getting a troop here. Really sucks if he hits a troop. Really sucks. If he does hit a troop, I'd prefer to him to hit the Rooster. Come on, hit the turbulence. Hit the turbulence. No, okay, so he hit the Rooster, which is the one I said I'd prefer him to hit. So still troublesome though. Still troublesome. Because like I said, he can just sit here now and just draw. He can draw 2 cards right now if he really wants to. There's really nothing to stop him. And he is going to do that. So, I mean, and that's what I would do as well. So he's actually doing 1. So he's going to just do 1 on my turn, I guess. So, pity he didn't get to see the turbulence there. It would have been great. So, we'll play out the resource. Now, if I play out this, I mean, we're going to kill that, so never mind. We'll just play out the Sensei here. Get it inspired. And, okay, that's not bad. We'll do a peek, because we might get that Machinist. The odds are not great. So we could just bounce it, because then if he replays it, we then kill it then. We could do that. But, I think I will bounce it, to be honest. Because that buys me time, so let's just do that. We don't want him to know about this just yet. I mean, it gets another troop on the board that's inspired as well. So even if he extinctions, we're fine. So we'll bounce that. I think that's fine. We've got the peak, which will be for 3, which is not great, but we do have 2 of them in the deck. Hopefully he doesn't have Relentless Corruption yet. He's drawing another card. But yeah, we want him to replay this so he's using 5 resources next turn. And he'll be tapped out. I mean, yeah, he might Inquisition. That's a good point. That's a good point. I forgot about that. to be 100% honest. So, whatever. If he's got the Inquisition, which he likely does now, well then yeah, I lose my kill spell. But oh well. At least we don't have the Machinist in hand. I mean, if we did, I mean, like if we drawn it there, if he blocked and I drew it, then that would have been bad. But so that might mean he doesn't have the Inquisition, or he didn't think of that interaction. We'll see. I think he would probably just play out the Vamp King. At least that's what I'm, if he doesn't, he doesn't. We'll see what he does. Oh, he does have the Inquisition. Oh, I do have more in the deck, but oh well. Oh well. It's still, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. I mean, oh wells. Oh well. Orson Scott Wells. Oh wells. Here we go, come on. You got rid of it, you son of a bitch. Yep. So he's got a murder onto... Okay, so on the Mirror Knight, so that's fair. So we still have a chance to just win. If we... yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I just wasn't thinking. I'm too excited. Too excited. Anyway. Face farm. Indeed. It's not a problem, though. It's not, because I don't have any troops, like, that I'm gonna, it doesn't matter. His card advantage is probably what kills me this game, to be honest. I don't think the Vamp King is a big deal at the moment. I can get another Turbulence, perhaps. Oh, never mind, I win the game. Never mind, guys. It's all good. It's all good. Just casually, throw that out there. Boom. Who's your daddy? Game 3, bitch. All good. All good. See, I knew this was going to happen. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah. Mwah. I love you, Machinist. I love you. So good. Oh, you know what? Let's peek, quick. Oh, I wanted to peek to see if I get the next one. Anyway, so game 3. We got time for a game 3 as well. So that was good. Oh, this deck. So, we could throw in counter magic. And the only reason I'm thinking that is I then take out maybe another troop. And that's less things he could potentially hit with a... I mean, I don't think I need to, though. I mean, we'll just stick with what works. I mean, we could change the deck entirely. Like, put in the incantations. But they just died of murder, so... I'd need that, those, this... all that jazz. Actually, why is there not 3 of these? I thought I had 3 in the sideboard. Someone just messaged me, so let me check that. Check my message here. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly reply to this message before I save my deck. Alright, that message is replied to. Let's save and continue. Alright, so on to game 3 here. In round 4, I've got another fucking message. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, so let's go. Game 3. So this is the last game for the tournament. So yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it, folks. Let's do it again. Come on, give me the resources. 1, 2, that's a good start. That's a pretty good opening hand there. That is a sweet opening hand. So we've got this combo. We've got a Buccaneer to slow my opponent down. That's a pretty good hand. He is going first, though, this time. So that could be what makes me lose, you know, just the fact that he gets to go first. Yes, it does attack the same turn that comes alive. So that's a good draw as well. Got one of those. I mean, he's probably going to have that Inquisition already, so we'll probably lose I mean, you'll probably still get rid of the Mirror Knight or the Turbulence. Depends on his hand, of course. We'll see. Lots of things he can get rid of here, and we're very likely going to see it. Oh, I guess he doesn't have it. Alright, he doesn't have it, so that's good. So, we could risk playing out, but he is running Murder, remember, so we probably just want to... Oh, so apparently you've just won a key or something. In G Prime stream. So we'll just do that. So I could play this out here. We'll just gamble. Let's do some gambling. Why not? We're going to have to take some risks here. So we'll do it. If he's got the murder, he's got the murder. So be it. So be it, I tell you. If he doesn't, well then that'll be good, because then I will be able to inspire this next turn, whereas I wouldn't be able to do that. But I mean, he's probably got it. If he leaves open the 3 here, that means he's got murder. So he's got murder. I mean, that's fair. I still, you know, it sucks, but well. So another Buccaneer is actually quite good. So I could potentially look for another Mirror Knight with the Okenge. But I'll just do this and see what happens. So this is getting murdered now. In 3, 2, 1, there we go. That was obvious. Obvious, obvious, obvious. Obvious is obvious. So there's another one. Alright, never mind. So that's good. I mean, this isn't inspired, but that's okay. That's okay. So next turn, I mean, if he brings out a Vamp King, we're going to have to... I mean, we can obviously just bring this out. Turbulence. We'll see. So we're probably going to see a Vamp King here. If he doesn't... Yeah, there it is. So we're just going to kill it straight away. So we're just going to kill it straight away. Not going to do what I did last time, which is let him, you know, Inquisition. Oh, poor Sensei. What a dick. You're a dick. I'm going to choke to death here. Choke to death on my laughter. Die laughing. Not a bad way to die. So, yep, we'll Turbulence that. There's our Ruby. So, I'm going to actually grab the Ruby here. And I'm not going to actually play out my Mirror Knight just yet. Because I can't really play anything to inspire with it yet. So, and I'll be at 5 next turn, so I could bring it out and a Buccaneer. So I don't need to do that. So let's just kill this. Bye-bye, Vamp King. So he's 4 cards in hand, so that's good. Why not bounce it? You know why. I made the mistake last time. I mean, it's easy to make mistakes when you're streaming. Trust me, if you were to stream, you would do it all the time. And like, I actually watched back the last tournament, the last 128-man tournament, which I won 4-0. I actually watched back just the first game, and I was like, what the fuck? I could have won. And I'm like watching myself play, and I had 2 Falcons on the board, a Gore Feast, and a... Actually, what do I want to discard here? I guess the Shard. I don't really want to, but... guess I have to. But yeah, I had 2 Falcons on the board, and my opponent was at enough. You know, I would have had enough damage to just Gore Feast and Crushing Blow one of the Falcons and win. But for some reason I didn't. I mean, I still won the game, but I could have won like 3 turns earlier, and it's just something I didn't see. I could have Oak-Hinged for what? What are you guys talking about? So I don't really want to bounce the fly, so we'll just do that trick from earlier. Which, you know, if he has Inquisition, he has Inquisition. But we're just going to bounce back the Buccaneer to hand, so it gets it inspired once, and do that. I mean, it's a decent trick. So it's at least inspired. If this guy now dies, you know, we've still got the Buccaneer inspired, so it'll draw us a card later, potentially. So, yeah, and this is not fast damage, so I don't need to really care about that. He's getting close to Uranaz, though. Pact of Pain, that means he gets more cards, so he can do that because I don't have pressure. So he's using this before... Have I gambited? No, I haven't gambited yet, so that's fine. Obviously, if he draws more, which he has now the ability to grab more cards, could be very problematic. Could be very problematic. So, I haven't gambited, have I? No. So I mean, I don't really have a great hand here, really, to be honest. So, yeah. Need to get multiple things. Alright, that's decent. So we get another card draw here. Get another charge power. So it's multiple cards we get to draw. Another bottle, okay. So we'll draw another card. Alright, so we play out 2 bottles. Fair enough. I mean, he doesn't have super aggression or anything like that, so that's actually pretty decent. Thins out my deck. Gambit Vampire King? Yeah. I'll just Gambit his Corpsefly, put it in my deck. That'd be pretty OP if you had equipment that did that. Just Gambit your opponent's stuff and put them in your deck. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just remove your troop and put it in my deck. You know, no worries. It's now mine. 99 bottles of Vitae on the wall. 99 bottles of Vitae. So, yeah, we just hit in for 1. I mean, I'm not going to die to this. I'm going to die to the Pact of Pain, if anything. Just, you know, what it can do. He's got 2 cards in hand, though. So, I mean, he's going to use this. He could just use it 3 times here, and it's not going to be really of a risk to him, because he's got, you know, I don't win with through combat. You know, if he dies to Machinist, he's going to die anyway. Uranaz would be really bad. No! No! Oh, phew. That still sucks, though. He could be just taking all my win cons here. So that's not good. So I'm going to now say, no! So he stole an Oak-Henge, so we might see another Corpsefly hit the board here. So we might have to even ditch a Buccaneer, which is not good. But yeah, him getting the... I mean, he didn't even have to search for it for a Pact of Pain. That's the troublesome thing here. I'm in a tough position. He didn't whiff on the Oak-Henge either. Didn't whiff. Ah, don't tell me you took a Gambit as well. You took a Gambit as well, didn't you? But then again, why would he do the Oak-Henge first? No, so he didn't take a Gambit, but he did take, obviously, one of my win cons. Ah, bummer. Yeah, I mean, he's probably taking... he didn't take a Gambit, obviously. So we still have the potential to win with a Buccaneer, a Gambited Buccaneer. That's probably what we're going to have to go for here, if we can even get that card. But the damage this is doing is irrelevant. But this here is a problem. I can't deal with the Pact of Pain. And he can use it as much as he really wants. He's going to use it once, at least, on my turn. So I'm not in a good position here just because of that Pact of Pain. So that sucks. So we'll just bottle. We're not out of the game, though. Bottle again. And another Turbo. Another Turbo. Which I don't really need to use on this yet, anyway. So I think I'll just leave all that in hand. Whatever. If I have to discard, I have to discard. So, we'll attack in, I guess. Whatevers. Need to get some gambits before he steals them all. I mean, if he gets that Relentless Corruption again, I think it will be game over. Because that'll be 3 cards he steals. He'll probably steal a gambit, and, you know, without gambit, this deck is going to have a tough time winning. So there's a card draw. Hopefully no more Relentless. That will be very hard. I haven't slept, buddy. Haven't slept. So if he plays out a Vamp King, that'd be great. A Nuranez would still suck. He would get something, but at least I could kill it. But I want to see a Vamp King come out here, just so I can kill it straight away again. But I guess he's got not much. So he could just draw. I mean, he could just sit there and just draw a million cards if he really wants to. So we might see him do that. And yeah, I know about the time. Don't worry. Nothing I can do. You know, I'm going as quick as I can here. Alright, sweet. So he does have a Vamp King. So we'll just kill that now. Come on. And an Inquisitor. I mean, that's not a problem. So we'll do that. So I mean, that's just going to minus the damage of this. That's irrelevant, basically. So he's got 1 card in hand, but the fact that he's got the Pact of Pain, you know, we need to try and put pressure on now, I guess, which we can't really do, because bouncing this means he just negates the damage. So there's one of the cards. So we don't actually have anything we can really do here. So we might as well just bounce, like... I mean, the Corpse Fly is not good to bounce, obviously. So we'll just bounce the Machinist, I guess. I mean, it's just, you know, just to get something inspired to draw me cards if he wants to attack with this. So I may as well, and then that'll be it. Hating them Vampire Kings, indeed. So we need to just get a Gambit now, and then do it when he doesn't have resources open. Anyway, we'll see. I would gladly block here if he wants to attack with it. Gladly. Gladly, gladly, gladly. He's at 9 resources now, so he can draw a lot of cards with that Pact of Pain. Open it, buddy. Open it. Congrats, by the way. So he's going to do the Pact of Pain, so he's still got 7. I mean, he's just... If he gets a Relentless Corruption, I think I'm just... Like I said, I'm probably boned, unless he just gets really unlucky and hits resources. But he's getting obviously a lot of card draw from his deck, and then if he does get the Relentless, then he gets a lot of card draw from my deck. So... there's the Machinist coming back into play, so he's leaving 3 open. So it very likely means he's got Murder, which obviously means we can't really replicate even if we get it. So that probably just loses me the game as well. So he's going to actually minus this, which is interesting. But I can understand the mentality here, because I was just going to plan to attack with it. But now he can just ignore it, because it's just not going to be quick enough. But so we might just want to bounce that Machinist again. We'll see. I mean, I don't think I can really beat the card advantage he has here. Sure, I draw a lot of cards, and I've still drawn more than him, but... You know, actually, no, technically I haven't. He stole a lot of my cards, to be honest. So, I've got too many Oakengers in hand now. I guess I'll just attack in for 1. He's not going to block it. We know this. Yeah. So I might Oakenge. Yeah, let's just Oakenge, whatever. See what we get here. If I can get another Mirror Knight, at least I can... Sensei will do. So, Sensei... could bounce the Fly here, because we just did pick up a Shard. Fuck it. We're almost out of charge power, so let's just do that. Play out this. Just bounce that again. Timer, damn it. So we just need a Gambit, and we need to get to it before he steals all my cards, which, it's probably... I mean, maybe... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got the Murder in hand, and he doesn't want to waste it on this. Because he knows the only way I can pretty much win is if I get Gambit on something. And I don't think I'm going to have that possibility. He'll always leave 3 open if he wants to play this correctly. So yeah. Replays the Machinist, that's fine. So, yeah. I mean, I can still win, it's just going to be very iffy. Because he's, like I said, he's got murder in hand. I mean, yeah, I could have bounced my sensei. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? I'm trying to play quick here. But, I mean, that's something I normally would have done. Just trying to play quick, and I forget things very easily like that. So, yeah. Just, you know, forgot a play that I should have done. But oh well, we can swing in for 3. Which is something. So, that's not what we wanted, but we'll play it out. And we'll just swing in for 3. I might even Okenge here. Whoops, why didn't I swing in for 4? God damn it. Well, I guess that gives me a blocker, but yeah, whatevers. I could block with these. Bomb, 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 so he's on 8. So he can't really use the Pact of Pain much more, which is something good. So let's actually use the Okenge and just try kill him maybe with a Rooster. Because he doesn't have Charge Power anymore. I mean, he'll have Murder. But Rooster would be great. We only get another mirror. I saw a Gambit there. I did see one. Ah, balls. So we'll do that. I mean, maybe we can just win just because we can beat his damage race with what he currently has. So that is a possibility. It all depends on what he does here. He very likely has murder in hand. We're pretty sure of that. Could have multiple murders in hand. He's actually got. Was he running terrible transfer? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. So actually, we're probably not going to be able to beat him, just because of the terrible transfer. So I think we'll lose by time. If anything, we can attack in for 3 damage, which is not relevant when he's got terrible transfer. So we take another 2 damage, and he's leaving resources open, of course, which he will. You know, I don't think he. I mean, he didn't run Life Siphon last 2 games. Well, he might have been, but he just didn't get it. He could have sideboarded it in, obviously. And I will die next turn to a Life Siphon. But anyway. So a Buccaneer is not... We could bounce that. So I guess I'll do that. This is still balls. Gotta get them cards! I mean, I should attack first. Why am I doing this? Oh well. What can you do? I've only got 2 minutes left here. So... And I'm never going to be able to Gambit something. Just saying. So fuck it, we'll just throw this on the board. Just so we can potentially attack with everything. Who cares? We'll just now attack with everything. Everything that has damage. That can attack. So I could have actually been attacking with more here. But I stuffed up. Yeah, no, I know about the time. I can't really... You know, I can only go so fast. So we might see a terrible transfer now. He's going down to 5, but he's got terrible transfer, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure here. This is quite an interesting game, though. I mean, you can always chump block and replay these, which I'm surprised he hasn't done well. Because I don't have a Gambit. I don't have anything in my deck that I'm drawing into that wins me the game, so... I mean, he could just have the Life Siphon here. We might just see the game over right now. If we do, we do. So what, are you saying GG? Yep. Yeah. Son of a dick. Never saw any Gambits in this game, but I know you have a murder anyway. Was basically throwing everything on the board, being on the board to try win that way. But obviously, let's type properly. So, I'm just wondering if he's got removal in hand. Obviously he's won, I'll let him finish me in a second. All hands on deck. What? And I'm pretty sure it'd have... Okay, so he's got Extinction. Which would do alright, I guess. Because I would... I mean, I draw a lot of cards, but... Yeah. I mean, yeah, time's running out, but he's already won. He's got Life Siphon in hand. Unless, of course, that was a bluff to make me use time, but there it is. So that sucks. But, I mean, what can you do? Can't really stop Life Siphon. I didn't sideboard in Encounter Magic. Not that I would have had it open. I mean, I would have left it open at this point in the game, but... So we lose. I could have, he's at 5 health. I could have just potentially won, because he would have had to start blocking. Oh well, he got to his win condition before I got to even a single replicators. Oh well, game over. That is the end of the tournament. It still was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun games there. Even the games against Phoenix there were really awesome. So let's see. So there's still one game going here. So I think that's the last one. So it's the second last game to finish there. So I'll be getting 7 boosters. I mean, that's still pretty damn sweet considering the deck I used. So GG, you son of a deck. So it is giveaway time. Indeed it is. I haven't forgotten. So let me see how many people have entered the giveaway. We've got 27 only. 27 only. Out of how many people we got in here? We've got like 55 people, I think. Unless my chat thing is wrong. Yeah, I just didn't get any Gambits that game, sadly. I was really hoping to get one. Just so I could Gambit and... But yeah, I was hoping you also didn't have the Life Siphon in the deck. You know, without that I probably would have been able to win that game. But yeah, when you're at that many resources and you do have Life Siphon, yeah, too bad for me. So good work.